Excuse me.
The pizza list. Ooh.
All right, we are good to go. Kind of, sort of. Here we are. And so, how's it going, everybody? Welcome to Game of Santos. Wee, or whatever. We are getting ready for a interesting evening, I think. Maybe. We'll just see how it plays out. We are missing one, but he will be joining us shortly. And yeah, I think that's, I don't know. I feel like we should just dive right in because there's a lot of stuff.
Yeah, we are. So let's go.
I'm an Ardrin.
Oh, I don't know why that. There we go. There we go. Now everyone's in the right spot ish.
Okay, I'm back to Soul.
It's like, yay, I'm an Ardrin again. Aw. All right.
We should do a parody episode where we are playing each other, though. That would be kind of fun.
I'll try to do a really obnoxious, Western accent.
It's obnoxious.
No, kind of redundant.
Also, watch the VOD. Hello, how are you, Zalen? And I don't think that only really applies to you in this room right now, so that's all I gotta say about that. I think that about covers it. Oh no, yeah, King Barnaby. Yeah, no, also qualifies as nothing.
I watched the VOD.
Qualifies as nothing?
No. I was just meant nothing as in never
Wow,
mind. Dang
Aaron.
it! Wow, this is
Wow.
Well, that was the
Telegraphing his
stream. Bye,
plans
everybody.
tonight, folks.
Oh no!
Full.
Oh no! Oh
This one
no!
off strong, guys.
We're just gonna go now. All right, we'll go ahead and get started with the intro and then jump into tonight's game of Game of Santos. So here we go.
I like mine better.
We're making up words so that we don't swear. Flirt.
Oh, I just realized that this is going to be interesting. I mean, I already know it's going to be interesting, but I also just realized that this camera view angle thing, I'm going to have to shift you over because I don't have map cam on this, and that might be important.
Like $1.
Yeah, no, I know
Potentially,
I know
yeah.
where I can put him. It's fine. All right, guys. We're back.
Nowhere, because he's nothing.
All right, here we go.
Lucky.
Let's start with tonight's recap.
A battle is about to rage. I can feel the change in the winds. Stone will melt, fire will fall from the heavens, and lift from the hells. The brigade has seen to the delivery of the caravan's goods. They've arrived at the sacrificial altar, maintaining the guise of mercenaries bent on completing their task. Tensions are running at their peak, for it would seem the brigade has found the graveyard they seek. What remains to be seen is if this is truly it or not. Multiple threads seem to converge on this point. There is no room for error. Quick and decisive actions must be made, or else time and fate will move forward as intended. The Red Wizards of Pirados have left the caravan and the mercenaries in the hands of strange, mouthless duplicates that all appear to be Red Wizards, yet of a variety unseen by the brigade. Once the goods were brought to the altar, the ceremony begins, with all but Kindred and Max going to the bottom of the pit. A safe choice? Who knows? For Gabriel has been tracking them according to Galil, and lurks just outside of view. And what a view. For the pit has been obscured by a strange arcane shield. One that Kindred had seen before during the initial onslaught of the Empire's march across the Sword Coast. An arcane gate of sorts, but one that prevents him from seeing below, leaving him seemingly cut off from his companions. Those inside witness a sort of event horizon. The goods that were placed into the center of the platform have been sucked up into the dark, swirling mass of arcane magic. A portal to a destination unknown. Seeing the opportunity present itself, Iskra and Ardrin bolt for the platform, hoping to follow in the wake of the transported goods. But the moment their feet pass the rings of sand that swirls with arcane sigils, 6 beings are suddenly brought from the darkness above. Red Wizards? Or are they? These have unhinging mouths and 3 glowing eyes. The battle has begun, and I eagerly await the taste of victory and the fall of the rebellion and this squirming mass that calls itself the Brigade of 8.
Dum dum dum.
Sandra, I liked your little bit of like wrestling fan amping it up there.
Yeah, you know, it's fine, it's fine. All right, so Who is that guy? Nobody knows. No one knows but the shadow.
Do we really want to know? It's a grung.
That is
Just
also.
some grung.
It's just some grung that's just been following along. It's like this big.
Aw.
I
Oh, wow.
still
Good
suspect it's Luthra.
I suspect it's actually Max, and we've just been hanging out with Limbrinder this entire time.
Guess I'll find out.
Guess we'll find out momentarily. All right.
Cast
I'll
detect
find
thoughts, and that's what I heard inside his head. It's that voice. Oh god.
Yeah, it's fine.
Sorry,
I'm
stuff
sure it's fine. All right. Let me go ahead and start up the map cam for you
Fuck.
as we
Wow.
dive right into combat.
Sweet die.
Those of us about to die salute you.
We were about to die.
I think Max and I are gonna go to a tat. Bye, y'all.
We're out of here. We're out skis. Let me clean this.
Bye bye.
Oh, it's bigger than I thought. Okay.
That's
That's
what he
really
said.
cool.
We're not doing phrasing still, huh? Okay.
Yeah, we are.
All right, so I have the rest of you guys over here, and if you notice, a nice little surprise.
Whoa. It is an Iskra.
It is an Iskra.
Cool.
It is an Ardrin.
Whoa. That's awesome.
It is a Galil and an Oreo
Ooh.
Yeah.
and a Renan.
That's
Let me
awesome.
describe this for Twitch. So
And-
what's happening is we're watching a man play with tiny ornate caricatures.
And Soul.
I just
Nice.
realized I've been muted and I've been commentating on all of this.
Oh man.
And an owl.
The map cam isn't on yet.
I know. That's
Okay.
that's the next thing that I'm gonna have to
This
do.
is-
I was
this
showing
is
you
good.
guys.
This
Who
is
cares
just for us.
about
Okay.
Sonder? Because he's been there.
Well, because you've already had color.
Yeah, 'cause he's been there the
you,
whole time, yeah.
you and Kindred both have been colorized.
They've been crystallized.
Oh my god.
We're already. We are.
All right,
It's been
let's-
4 years. It was definitely
Sad.
gonna catch up to me.
Everyone else has been in Kansas this whole time.
We're gonna put.
Oh god.
We're moving you.
Hi, Kindred. How are you?
So one of the things I said while I was muted was I
Get out
didn't
of here.
realize that Oreo was white with black spots. I thought she was black with white spots.
Oh, really?
Nope, white. She's a snow panther.
Yeah.
Did the cat not get locked out with the child? And-
No, that's with you.
Nope,
Damn
she's
it.
with.
Son of a-
All right.
Mhm.
Give me like 0.5 seconds as I fix this.
Do we have to?
I am excited. Map cam is one of my favorite
Yeah.
parts.
I know.
To see this.
Be-doop, be-doop.
brought to life.
Uh-oh.
We
Too
do.
much cam.
Bidoop. I know, right? All the cams. Hello. Look at all of us. Ooh.
Nope.
Behind the scenes.
Hey.
Hey. We'll cut this
Ooh,
and then
you got
do
borders too.
and this and this
Nice.
and
So
this.
that's how you do it.
Yep. And then now we'll put
The
this.
magic is ruined.
I don't know if I really wanted to know this.
Right.
I hated this. I need to fix it for mine.
All right. So we're just gonna do this for right now.
Cool.
All right. All right. Look at all those. Yeah. All right. So as we are here, you guys had just crossed the. You guys can see the little gray area, right? That goes all the way around. That's going to be the line of sand that currently it goes up probably about a foot. And there is like all these like the sands kind of swirl and then form these arcane symbols that like pop into existence and then become swirling sand again, and pop into existence and swirling sand again.
Aaron, I ran
Yes.
forward with Iskra.
You ran forward with Iskra? Okay.
Yes.
We got some close quarters here for sure.
Mhm.
Also, real quick, didn't
Yes.
didn't oh god, Barnaby do something that gave us all 5 hit points and then something else gets on top of that? What was it?
Yep, after your first attack that you're hit with, you get advantage on your first attack.
You also have
Nice.
advantage on wisdom saving throws.
That's what it
And
was. Yeah.
Is it applied for just that one time, or is it every round?
I'm
the
just
first
gonna go
time?
ahead.
Till the end of the
I
hour.
believe it lasts for an hour. Yes.
I'm gonna go ahead and move these walls down because it makes the area super dark and hard to see.
Yes. The five hit points last until they go away. The wisdom save bonus, I
So
believe,
then-
lasts for the duration. It's not a concentration spell.
Yeah.
We'll
And
make
the reaction, if you get hit, your next hit or your next attack, you'll have advantage on. I think that's just a one-time thing.
Okay.
all right. So then the
Don't get
outer
hit more than
wall.
once.
There's the wall.
The black coat, cool. Like other wall thing.
Yeah, it's too dark.
Okay.
Okay. So
Are you specifying that I'm not a beautiful owl? Watch the VOD, because I'm a little hurt by that.
that's
These
enough.
beautiful people and owl.
I think you're saying you're not people.
All right.
Beautiful people. The beautiful people.
Getting singled out. Well, I'll be.
All right. I think this is good. Let's go ahead and start this encounter. Run. All right. I'll go have you guys
Roll our last
roll
initiative.
for
Cool.
initiative. Yeah.
Oh no.
Ooh. Okay.
Here we
And-
go.
No way.
Starting off real strong.
Ooh.
How hard
I
is
kind
that
of wish
to
it
warn?
wasn't on this roll, but it happened.
Barnaby, what's your initiative? Because I have to manually add you.
I forgot to bring my dice over here. Hold on a
Okay,
sec.
don't worry about it. Galil got yours in here. Sonder and Soul, for whatever reason, it says that you're loading your character. So it has you on death saves right now.
Really?
I don't know why.
I did a.
Hold on, I'm
I can't
gonna.
tell if that means they have high initiative or low initiative.
Well,
I'm redoing it. Nope, it's still saying
unless.
that. All right, whatever.
Unless
What is
AI
an?
is spying on me.
Oh.
My reaction is a 20, or initiative is a 23.
Nice.
23 for Soul.
I rolled mine,
same.
but you want us to do it in
Oh.
D&D Beyond, right?
No, it's fine. I'll
My
just tell
rolled
me.
one was 22, but my
Oh well, if you click whatever you clicked first was the one. But if you do whether you rolled it online, if you did that one first, that's your initiative. If you rolled the other one in person first, then that's your initiative. Which one did you do? 22. Okay. Barnaby, what was yours?
19.
19. So then I'll change this to 22. Kindred, what's yours?
16.
16. Iskra,
Well, can I make an argument for a minute?
what's your
As,
argument?
as Arjun and I were the instigators of this, I should be able to roll initiative with advantage.
I'm wondering why.
Sure, since you were.
Watch it not help.
Now, should I be doing the same thing, or
I feel like I should be
wow.
rolling
Yeah.
a disadvantage for being mildly distracted.
What was-
17. It's
17? All right,
that's
17.
what I have? So that
Right
actually
now.
makes sense. We both had the same one.
better. That's actually, yeah, it's cool.
Renan?
23, and my dex is an 18, if that's how you're running. Initiative balance.
With between Soul and yourself?
Yeah.
What's yours, Soul?
My dex is 17.
All right, so I'm gonna put this to 24. That way it's not the same. And then Iskra and Arjun, you guys can choose who goes first of you two.
She would go first, just based on dex alone.
Okay. So let me move you up to 18 then. And then I forgot about Max. Max. Initiative. Activate. Oh no, he rolled a 1.
Ooh.
Oh,
Dead,
wow.
yay!
He's having an emotional day. It makes sense.
Yeah. All right, which brings it up to 3.
He missed his nap
It's
time.
like, I guess
Typical
if
young
I...
people, like busy on his phone or something.
Oh. Is he on his attack?
All right, so
That's it,
top,
Iskra.
Me.
top of the round.
That's Iskra.
Let me move this a little over. All right. Sounds great. I think we're all set. Renan, you are up. Sol, you are right after that, and then Sonder.
Okie dokie.
So what are you doing, Renan? As you see, there are 6 of these creatures that just like zoom, 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 popped down into the center of this. This is not necessarily what I was looking for. Let's see. This is much better. All right. As they pop down to the center of this platform, what are you doing?
Snap my fingers with a shout towards Iskra and Ardrin. A very unnecessary "watch out" and snap my fingers. More towards the back of it, I'm casting Shatter.
Okay. This 20-foot right circle or 20-foot radius thing, kind of like
20
it's
foot
like
diameter.
Yeah. So 40 then.
20-foot diameter.
Got it. All right. So what are you doing? You're just trying to catch all of them?
Yeah, but I'm throwing it. I guess I could center it on the one in the back if it looks like that's not going to hit my friends.
It should just miss them.
It is a 10-foot radius.
Okay, so it's a lot
Diameter
smaller.
is the full circle width.
So it's a smaller one.
That's what I was like. I didn't think it was gonna take up the whole circle. Damn.
Yeah. All right. I think this is more 20. Yes. All right. Yeah. So you want to
Okay.
You can still get either the first 5 here, or if you want to try and get these last 4 in the back.
I'll do the 5,
In the
and
the 5
they
up
need
here.
to make con saves.
Con saves. All right. Here we go.
Hearing Renan's warning, I'll quick crouch, cover my ears.
They all do legendary actions.
A, B, C, D, E, F. A, B, C, D, E. Okay, so it's
Yes, I
getting
don't know what
all of them
Renan's
by
gonna
F.
do, but most of the time it's loud.
Then they need to make
and
dex. They need to make dex or con. I'm sorry.
Con save.
Con saves.
When y'all are trapped in a small area, it's gonna echo and reverberate and bust
Right.
your eardrums.
Magic con.
This one is a 17.
That passes there.
This one is a 15.
Fail. It's a
This-
16.
All right. 15 again. 18.
That's the one's
The
failing.
finger helps.
And this one rolled badly. It is a 3.
Ooh.
Bingo.
It was that one specifically.
So
That was
after shouting, as I snap my fingers, there's a small pop of thunder between my fingers as my eyes start to fill with lightning, and the lightning explodes, or the thunder explodes from the center of that circle. And I'm also using Channel Divinity to deal maximum damage.
okay. So I think 3 failed, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. The first one succeeded. What's the max damage?
It is 48 damage.
48. All right. So 24. 48. Um, 48. $24. No, okay. 24. There we go. All right. So as that snap happens, what is it? What does that magic look like? That kind of expands out in that circle, encapsulating everybody in front of Iskra and Ardren.
It looks like a bolt of lightning started at the center and fizzled out, but the second it sparked, it sent a shockwave outward.
Okay. Awesome.
With that, I will, so that I am out of the camera view so everybody else can still see, I will go up 10 feet and around to the right side of the...
Over here somewhere?
pillar.
Or this side? Just this side?
Yeah. And a little further back.
Okay. Move you back over here. Awesome. All right, as you like lift off the ground and then flap over and around one of these pillars. Does that end your turn?
It does indeed.
All right. The moment that attack goes off, Soul, you're up next. But you watch as they all scatter in multiple directions. Well, this one's gonna go this way. This one's moving over here. This one's gonna go jump this back. This one stays where it is, gonna move closer. This one goes this way. And this one is going to move this way. All right. So, what are you doing?
Dang it. That changes what I was gonna do. I might still end up trying to do it anyway. So Soul's just gonna
You
yell out,
zoom
"Ooh,
back here.
Scary. And he's gonna send out this pretty shimmering fairy. It's a pink fairy. It's gonna go right up to where there's a smaller cluster of them, which I think it's the two big blue ones and a little small one next to it.
Yeah, these three right here.
Those two. Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, it should be within a 20-foot cube. This pink fairy kind of like splits and shimmers into fairy fire, and now they're outlined in a really pretty shimmering pink, which makes them look a little less scary.
What's the DC on that?
It is a dexterity saving throw. Needs to be 17.
All right, this one here.
Barnaby, you pessimist.
Let me go over
I
here.
like to think the term realist. He's the realist.
This one here is going to be a 27. This one here is a 16, and this one in the back is a 25.
Damn it. Okay, so only
One
that
of them.
front big one
This
is
one?
going to be outlined. Yeah, and then I'm going to need a concentration ring.
As you cast Fairy Fire, right?
Mhm.
Dope. All right, concentration ring. Move the camera back.
Man, I was hoping I was going to get all of them.
All right. Anything else you're wanting to do?
No, that's it for now.
All right. Sonder, it is your turn.
I'm turning to Barnaby real quick and letting him know it's time to fight.
Are you freaking out? Because I'm starting to freak
I just
out
have a
little
wild
bit.
look in my eye.
Oh yeah, y'all are on drugs.
Yeah,
And I'm gonna
I feel pretty fine so far. It's not that weird. How about you? You're good?
Love it.
It's pretty normal.
Sandra's gonna thrust himself forward in like an
Public
anime
thrust.
run.
Woo! Stop on your
Anime,
right
anime
foot. Don't
run
forget it.
towards the baddies.
How much movement you want to use?
What's the total 60? If I were to
60 will get you right up next to Iskra.
next to Iskra.
Yep.
Let's do 30 feet to the side. Kind of like diagonally. then I'm
5,
gonna get
10,
my
15,
bow out.
20, 25, 30, like over here, or 30 over here.
Let's do 30 there. Yeah.
30 here? Okay.
Yeah. Get my bow out and then I'll make some strikes.
Go for it. Oh boy, the music got real good.
22 hit the big guy that just got very fired.
All right.
Very fire. What does that do exactly?
Gives you advantage, I believe.
Okay, then I'll go for that. 23 to hit.
B, C, D, E. That is an E. 23 definitely hits.
Okay, and that'll be 8 damage.
8 damage.
We'll do another Lupo attack. On the same guy.
Oh, hi, Mom. I'm on drugs.
I love it.
It's going to be 22 to hit.
22 also hits. Same one, right?
Yeah, with 14 damage on that one.
14 damage. Alrighty.
And then... I'll go ahead and...
Well, I mean, if you're gonna die, you'd want to be on some good drugs, though, at least, right?
Yeah.
I mean, if you're gonna go out in a finale to leave them hanging.
Go out in some colors.
Let's do Aspect of the Worm.
My mouth is dry.
Okay. What are you gonna do, Sander? Gotta move.
I'm just gonna hold resistance, Aspect of the Worm, but I'm gonna hold for when I see what their type is, if they are using any.
I don't think you can. I don't. You're
No,
either.
you have to call it.
You have to call it.
Call it.
Yeah.
Then I'll hold it. I'm good. That's my turn.
Okay. All right. So that ends your turn. Barnaby, it is now your turn. You adorable little owl.
Are my pupils dilated? I kind of feel like I'm tripping out right now.
Nah, you're good.
What are you gonna do?
Am I coherent enough to cast mage armor on myself?
Oh yes, definitely.
I'm gonna do that because I'm in clothes. Was not prepared to fight with you guys today. I thought we were going to see some cool shit. Demons you all see the demons too, right? It's not just me. All right. Okay. We're all good. I'm gonna bonus action. Who's the nearest person to me?
Soul is right in front of you.
Soul. Bardic Inspiration. Congratulations.
Nice.
Awesome. What does that do?
You can add a D10 to your next. I think it's
roll thingy.
Roll attack roll. It also can be added to damage or healing if you choose to electively do that.
Damn, Medj.
That's very nice.
But it's basically my next one, right? I don't get to hold on to the when I.
No,
decide
you
to
can
use it.
you can use it at will. I think you have up to 10 minutes, and if you fail the roll, you get to keep the dice and still reuse it again.
Oh, nice.
So it's until you actually use it.
Dope. Thank you.
Alrighty.
Convenient. So yeah, the next saving throw or attack roll or what? I don't know, man. It's hard to use words right now.
Is that it for you, Barnaby?
Snacks? Does anyone have any of those nachos?
Are you moving anywhere or just staying where you're at?
I would probably fly. Oh no, because all my friends are near the cat.
Well, they're kind of spread out.
Yeah, it probably should be spread out too. Yeah, I'm just gonna get away from people. I need some space to vibe, you know.
Which direction? North.
Fly me to the left.
To the left? This way?
Yeah, that way, and then a little bit forward maybe.
What's your movement?
I got a fly speed of 30.
Okay, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 would put you here. You want to go there?
Sure.
All right, flying you in that direction. Awesome.
Terrified.
You probably should be. All right, this
It was a flower, Mom. Don't judge me.
this one here is going to make its attacks on Ardrin because you were the first one right there.
Whoa.
You see it raise both of its hands, and this bright purple white light just charges up and fires just in quick succession.
This ain't no good.
First attack is a 17, and the second one is an 18.
Well, wouldn't you know it? They
Both? All right. The first one is going to be
14 48 damage.
20 points of force damage. As that one rolled really well.
Ooh.
And then the second one is 11 points of force damage. Did not roll as well.
Well,
They're gonna have us rolling new character sheets.
This one here is going to fire off two at. Well, actually, yeah. It's gonna do two. One at Iskra and one at Sandra because it just saw the arrow go that direction. So the one at Iskra is going to be a 25 to hit, and the one at Sonder is going to be a 21 to hit.
Would you consider those projectiles to be something we could catch or deflect?
Not because they are energy, no.
Pure energy.
Pure energy.
Oh, that's
Is
a
it
Poe.
elemental energy?
So that's a Poe. Yeah, that's fine.
That is going to be 18 points of damage, of force damage to Iskra, and then 16 points of damage to Sonder.
That's smart.
And it is now Iskra's turn, and Ardrin, you're on deck.
Okay, who just shot me?
This one right here.
All right, let's punch him.
All right.
So, I am going to. Well, hang on. I don't need to move up. Because
Just kidding.
What I will do is, after taking a ball of energy to the shoulder, she kind of reels and then gets, amped, intense because of the pain. But then there's a moment of calm, and her arms from like the elbow down go into her water form, and she like water Mr. Fantastics out her arms and punches that guy from that distance.
Nice.
Oh, I bet to Barnaby that looks real trippy. She just like half liquefies.
All right. Go ahead and roll to attack. That is
her first attack
B.
roll is going to be a 22.
That hits.
With advantage because you were hit.
And then, ooh, nice. I could try to crit. Couldn't I? All right. Well, it wasn't. Sadly. Oh, well.
We tried.
The next one is a 17.
17. That misses.
Okay.
Oh, these are some tough wizards.
And then, and I do one more punch here. And that was one shy of a crit. So high enough that I will connect because it's a 25? 20?
Yep.
No, 26.
That definitely hits.
Okay. So cool. For those ones, I could bonus action a free punch, couldn't I?
Mm-hmm.
If I did a flurry of blows, but I won't. But instead, what I'm gonna do is use that second one as a stunning strike.
Alrighty.
Nice.
So it needs to make a con saving throw of 17.
Unfortunately, I've already discerned that they're okay at those.
That is an unnatural 20.
All right. Well, at least he's gonna take some damage.
What kind of damage is it that they're giving?
Force.
Force damage. Okay.
So far.
Yeah.
The most least resisted type in the game.
Mhm.
18.
18 total for
18
across the board.
points total across of the two punches that actually hit.
All right, cool.
I could spend more key to do more, but I gotta conserve some energy here.
You, as you bring those watery fists through, and you feel it make contact, there is this weird, like, crunching sound, like as if you're hitting something that's maybe like hollow perhaps or something. It has a really strange like feel to it, as if it hit something, broke it in. It almost reminds you of when you guys were fighting the zombie Rexes and stuff, like how it kind of caved in a little bit with the amount of the impact. It screeches out in pain, but it doesn't seem to show any like super, aside from that crunching feeling outwardly, it's not like it caused it to bleed or anything straight. It just, you felt like
if I were to
the
punch a
brittleness. Yeah, kind of. Yeah.
Okay.
That's an excellent way of putting it. All right.
Did you say punch a bug?
Yep. A really big bug.
I mean, I'm into some Starship Trooper shenanigans, so let's go for it.
Nice.
I wish to know more.
All right, Iskra, anything else, or are you staying where you're at?
My objective is, I suppose, to get to the swirling vortex and disappear. So I will advance a little as well.
Sure. How far? You can, I mean, you could technically get to the very center if you wished.
But let's try it. Someone's got to try it.
Oh, you have to disappear from the battle.
All right. You move all the way forward, going to the very center. And as you hit that center point,
Oh shit.
your clothes start to ruffle in an unseen air, and they kind of float outwards, and you feel your hair start to rise. And that's where we'll go on to the next person.
Well, all right then.
I thought you were gonna say that's where we're gonna end for the night.
That's where we're gonna end for the night. Thanks, guys, for hanging out with us for the last 30 minutes.
If Iskra explodes, we riot.
Ardrin, it is now your turn. What are you doing?
I have to think about that for a sec because she altered the dynamics of the playfield because she's right where I would want to detonate something.
It happened to you too.
I'm just glad it wasn't just me this time.
Did you say something, Marcus?
I was just saying synaptic static is what you were doing. I know it.
I was thinking about that or something else.
Not a good choice. They're good on intelligence.
Are you looking at my sheet and telling me what to do?
I'm just
Yeah.
All right.
Come back to that later.
All right. What are you gonna do, Ardrin?
I'm just wondering, like, are these things actually intelligent enough that this is going to be a problem?
One way to find out.
Might as well. All right. Now, if I
Thing
can
with the
just
third eye.
do 40-foot radius on enough of these goons to make it worth it. I guess the two blue ones and then the two clear ones on the side.
These three right here?
No. Towards the back.
Yeah, this one.
Two blue ones, and then the one next to that guy. The clear one near him.
That one or the one further back?
Yes. I want to
All
get
right,
all
these
four of
these
those.
four right here. All right, cool.
I can.
Sure.
A or
If
B?
I can.
Yes.
I don't know if I can do that without hitting Renan.
What is the area?
It's 20-foot radius.
So the one you were trying to use for me.
So you can, yeah, you could definitely get those four, but it would definitely hit Renan. Or you can do it a little bit further back and get like these three.
Do it.
What was that? Hit Renan? Is that what you're trying to say? Yeah, I'll go for the three.
Those three? Okay. So it'd be A, F, and C.
I'm really good at wisdom saving throws.
Yeah, well, it's an intelligence save, so...
Oh, I'm
Good
not as good at those.
On second thought, maybe not. All right, go
I
for
think
it.
you failed your intelligence save just making that comment.
So it's in intelligence saving throw.
Mhm.
All right, for A, that is going to be a total of 25. For B, I mean not B, this one, F, that is going to be an 18.
Nope.
And then for C, a 19.
Two of those are fails.
So these two back ones, right? All right.
Whichever one you said failed. So that's going to be 26 psychic damage to whoever failed.
All right. Put these to
And-
remind myself.
So for the next minute, they roll a d6 and subtract it from all of its attack rolls and ability checks.
Nice.
How much damage you said?
26.
26. Sweet.
As well as its constitution saving throws to maintain concentration. They can make a roll at the end of their turn to try and undo that.
And if they succeed, and it is half?
It doesn't say that they get half. Oh, yeah,
They
no,
take
it
half
does.
damage. Yeah, half damage, but no d6 added.
All right, so it's just the 13 damage then for A.
Oh,
All right.
Still something. I am going to back on up out of there behind that pillar to try and get some cover, and hopefully somebody can drop some AoE that doesn't kill Iskra.
Move back here.
It kills Renan instead.
Somehow, just like.
Or actually, no, I'm going to commit to what we started last session, and I'm going to try and join Iskra.
All right. You run forward and get to that center. And the same thing, as soon as you both run up there, because Iskra like does the quick punch as you send off that. That's the weird thing, right? So like, this is all at the same time. So though Iskra ended up there, she wasn't there quite whenever you did that first little static shock, right? But she was like running towards it. She sees the little crackle of energy, and all three of those things both all kind of clutch at their heads as they like scream out in pain. And then as soon as you both meet there in that center, you both feel your clothes start to like as you feel something lifting you. We'll see how that turns out, because now it is two of the wizard's turns. It is C that was just just struck, and then D, which is on this side. So C over here is going to fire off towards Iskra. That, and it says minus
Proximity. Right.
Yep, negative d6.
minus d6. So it rolled a 26. So with the d4 minus, that is a 22.
Hit me.
Oh wow.
That is going to be 10 points of force damage. And then the one that attacked Ardrin is from this side. It rolled a 19.
Yep.
And then that is going to be 11 points of force damage. And that ends their turn. Kindred, you up at the top. As the camera pans over, whoosh, through the arcane bubble thing and all the chaos that's going down
Just
here.
filing my nails like.
You see the light. You see the light go off. You see Max start to panic. As he's like, "Wait, what's happening?" And he like goes over, and then like he takes his sword out, and he's about to like try and plunge it into the shield. As that is happening, you hear no message.
Okie doke.
So you don't know what's happening, but I will say you will start to see you see that there is movement or something inside, and you see the flashes of those arcane bolts that are kind of going across. So you know that something is happening down there.
Okie doke.
What are you doing?
And just be like, deep breath. Okay, Max. I'm going to try to undo this. And when I do, I want you to be ready for anything. You okay with that?
Sure.
Take a deep breath. Collect yourself. But be ready for anything and don't hesitate. As I go up to like the edge, like where the light is, and I'm just gonna like crank my fingers and trace some things, and then I'm gonna just throw a dispel magic out and see what it does.
Okay.
I'll cast it base level just to see.
All right.
Do I roll?
Yes.
Okie doke. Woo! Rolled a 19, so plus 5 and 4, 19, 20, 28.
28.
Yes.
All right. You put your hands on either side of the arcane shield that's in place here, and it flickers. And for a second, you can see on the inside, and you see chaos erupting down below as like arrows are flying and bolts of arcane energy flash across. And then the shield vanishes.
Oh.
You rolled ridiculously high because the DC
Yes.
the DC was 26.
Holy
Nice
shit.
job.
I'm glad I can
Resident
add my
Wizard.
proficiency to that shit.
What you do see now is the this tear in reality. You see in the very center there's this swirling vortex of it almost looks like you don't see the same vision that they do from below, because below it still has this like white light that gets sucked up into a black hole, right? It's just darkness in the center. From up top, it's like this weird heat distortion. Like looks like you're watching reality swirl there in the center. You
So
are
it is like a black hole.
you see the
Visualize.
realities, yes. You see the swirl there, and it kind of just tunnels upwards. And where it tunnels upwards, there is like a is
Magnification effect?
opacity? Is this opacity? It's kind of like just you can't see through it, but it creates this funnel here in the center of the space up above, right? So it's just kind of like going upwards.
So if we were
this.
to like fall down like towards the side of it, it looks like we would go straight down to where they are on their level.
If you, you can go. I mean,
Okay.
you have the pathway that's right there. You
Yeah,
can go
but
all
if
the
we
way
wanted to,
back
like,
down
quick
around.
stop it.
But you're basically over here on this side, and the path that would go all the way around to the bottom where they are
And
here.
if I were to just fire down, like how far am I looking like depth wise? Just to
If
have
you
it-
were to go straight down, I think it's like 70 feet from the edge to the floor.
Okay. So then that was an action. If I can, still as a bonus action, I'm just gonna whip out my feather duster and be like, you want to ride? Looking at Max.
Sure. And he gets up on the feather duster with you, or it will on his turn. Get
I
up
like
on-
with the
which is coming
motorcycle,
up
like
in
do
a
that
little bit.
kick thing, like.
Well,
go
with the
down.
feather
Yeah,
duster,
because his
wah, wah.
how would you handle that? Because he's still there's like Galil's still before him and stuff, so he can't technically get on because it's not his turn yet. So you want to just say once he gets on that you're gonna move?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh well, you can't hold movement actions. Whatever. We'll say you grab him and you get him on there. You scoop him up on your own. That way we're not messing with all that
Yep,
ridiculousness.
I can move. It's got a flying feet of 60 feet, so we'll go down until we're like 20 feet, kind of at the edge still if we can.
Yeah, we'll say that puts you right back here, but you are 20 feet up,
Yep,
or you are 50 feet up.
20 feet up.
20 feet up. All right, so yeah, you will be right there.
Mr. Krabs.
All right.
As I come floating in on a light.
Awesome. Anything else for you?
Like,
Like you were taking an order at Sonic? Anything else for your order today?
is everything on the screen complete? Nope. I just kind of positions where like I can give Max like a clear shot at something if I can, but out of the way of a spike. But that's about it. Yeah.
All right, sounds good. It is now. Let's see, A, B, C, D, E, the one that is right there that has been fairy fired. E and F, the two big boys right there. They're gonna fire off at Sonder because he just attacked. You just attacked him, so that one's gonna do 21 for the first attack from this guy right here.
It matches my
Okay,
AC.
and then the second one misses. So the first one is going to be a total of, Jesus, I'm rolling really good today, and this is fun. 16 points of force damage for that attack. The one that's over here is going to fire 2 bolts at Renan. The first one is a 20 to hit, and the second one is a 10 to hit.
First one makes it.
First one makes it.
Are these the ones that have the D6 on them?
This one does. You're right. So hold on, let me add the D6. So then he probably will miss then, because I know the other one missed.
Minus the D6.
Right, that's what I said. Or that's what I meant to say, sorry.
Well?
No, because he only had the fairy fire.
Okay.
There's just these two back here that got affected by that. So yeah, that brings that down to a if that only just hit, right? For a 21 earlier?
Yeah, just hit. Yeah.
No, I'm not. No, not you, Renan.
Oh, that's him.
What kind of AC do you think I have?
I'm asking you. Just answer the question.
Oh.
No, my
Yes,
AC
Daddy.
is lower.
You have one of those window units?
17.
So 17. All right. So still, it was a -4 to the 21.
Oh, so it'd match.
Yeah. So
Beats it.
All right. So then the damage on that would be. Ooh. Okay. That would be a 19 points of force damage for you.
Oof.
All right. So therefore, 14.
Okay.
Thank you, Barnaby.
Galil, it is now your turn as you are back here.
Have they been rolling after their turn to overcome that?
This one hasn't had his turn up again. This is the only one that's had his turn.
Okay. So, he gets
So
to
no,
reroll.
another con save or intelligence.
Intelligence.
Intelligent, yeah.
Okay. This would make it a 14. So I think he keeps it. All right.
The dream
Galil.
continues.
I look at Oreo, we just nod, and I jump on her, and we take off to the center, and I see the one with fairy fire, so I'm going to do twinned firebolt at it.
Oh, all right. As you fly this direction, fly over to the center.
She
All
has a flying speed of 60, by the way. So,
yeah, you can make it up there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, since it's fairy fire, it'd be interesting.
Yeah, because you get advantage on them, right?
Yep.
And that is A, B, C, D, E.
A 25 and a 24.
Both of those hit. Thank you, Zaylin, for the posture check.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, this could be fun.
My back actually popped. That was nice.
Straightened out and I was too
My
tall
shoulders
for the
popped, my
camera,
back
so I had
popped.
Everything.
I'm just falling apart.
3d10, you said?
Yeah, for both hits.
Oh, wow. Show some skin.
So
Yeah,
the
my
first
shirt
one's
went
a
up. Too
20
bad you can't see.
Yeah, mine too.
The first one's a 28.
28 points of damage.
And then the second one is 18.
All right. So as you fly up overhead, and you, with both hands, arms extended, fire off, or one arm. I don't know. You tell me, Galil, how do you want to do this?
Literally finger guns, dude.
Perfect. Pew, pew, as you fly, you do. We'll say as Oreo, as you grip onto Oreo with your legs, Oreo does this like barrel roll so that you are upside down and you face downwards as you fly up overhead and fire down, and then come right back around
shooting.
in the air. All right, that's awesome. We're gonna knock this one out. Flyby shooting, yeah. All right, that is now at the end of initiative. And Galil, as you reach this center point, you see the fur on Oreo start to like waver and shimmer and move. And we actually will say that there is a moment where you're flying up and over and you're kind of between where this black hole is like sucking up in upwards, and you're down below, and you kind of just do this very like skimming the surface. You feel that like this what's the word for vertigo? This vertigo-inducing sensation of it pulling you down and then up again as you right yourself. That ends your move.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh well, hold on. Bonus action.
This one is now gone. Oh my god, the music shift.
Bonus actions do I have? Mm-hmm. How far away is the other one?
Well, there's one literally right next to you, and then there are some that are probably about like 20 feet in either direction. Where's my little...
Oh, yeah, bonus action. I'm just going to have Oreo claw the shit out of him.
The one next to him? Yeah, they're all about 20 feet from you, the rest of them. All right, bonus action. That is going to be the one next to you. That is F.
That's not advantage, right?
No.
Okay, making sure. What's that? That's a 9 plus
Oh boy.
actions. There you are. Shred attack. Spell modifier.
Yeah, thanks, Tro. What hits? That's it.
That's gonna be a 17.
Ooh, just misses. We'll say as Oreo like strikes, this flying wizard like flies backwards with this crazy screech, and the claws tear through the flowing fabric that kind of like gives it these ghostly bottom bits. But it misses.
I don't know why that cracked me up.
Bottom bits, the bottom bits. Yeah. All right, that ends your turn.
So much.
Yeah,
that ends my turn.
It is Max's turn. Kindred,
Yes.
on your back. You feel
On my 6.
on your 6, you feel the weight of the broom shift slightly, and there is this incredible amount of heat as he uses his action, and he transforms.
I say you brought the heat, buddy.
He is now. You turn your back, and as you turn your over your shoulder, you see the helmeted Black Knight armor that he wears, the fire that erupts from the visor, and the smoke that seems to curl off from all of the joints between the armor, as he has a hand and sword, and then leaps to the ground with a 3-point hero landing as he hits the ground there.
To y'all not to him.
Let's see here. That means all right, I think that's all he's going to do for now. Well, he's going to start moving in this direction and start running that way, but he's not going to get all the way there.
Yeah, I think you guys are right. Definitely more an anti-hero landing.
Lands
Very
there.
Deadpool landing.
All right.
So he lands on the left knee instead of the right? Is that...
Yeah, that's what it is. Top of the round. Iskra. Arjun.
Nice.
Galil.
Roll death saves.
That sensation pulls you, and you go flying up through the air. And these 4 are now gone.
Catching the wind tail.
I hope we don't all come back as one weird cat person.
Oh no!
So many Star Trek episodes of transporter malfunctions put together. We have now.
I was thinking more Galaxy Quest with the explodable
he turned inside out, and it exploded. All right, Renan, it is now your turn.
So, who's still over by me? Because I can't see if there's someone on the other side of the holes.
It'd be Sonder, Barnaby, and Soul.
Okay, and the 3, you can get close to the.
And you have 5 of these wizards left.
Okay. So as I'm gonna be moving towards the center of the circle too.
Okay.
And on my way, I'm going to drop and have hit the ground. So
Okay.
kind of at the in-between point. Yeah. I will have hit the ground, and as I'm hitting the ground, my hands slap down against the stone, and that same kind of force ricochets off of me as destructive wave comes rushing outward in a 30-foot radius.
You're going to destroy the teleporter after they got sucked up and cause where we can't get them and they can't come back.
You guys never.
I'm doing less damage with this as far as the thunder damage is concerned. Then
But
I
you're
was-
destroying the portal. Gotcha.
Oh boy. All right. What's the saves needed for this?
It is another con save.
Another con save, and it's a 30-foot, right? So centered on you.
Yes.
All right. So you're gonna get. I think you're gonna get everybody that's inside of this thing. The other, if it's centered on you, the one on the outside might just. Well, hold on. Let me use this instead, because that would just be freaking easier. All right. Now you get him, and you will miss the boy as he approaches. Everybody else is within. All right, so all the remaining ones must make a con save. Okay. Go ahead and roll damage while I'm doing this, okay?
Yep.
This is gonna be a 19. What's your DC?
16.
16.
Wait, yes.
Yeah.
So that's a success. B is a 15, so that's a failure. A, B. C over here is going to be a 7, so that's a failure. D over here is going to be an 11, so that's a failure. And then F, see, is the last one. It's gonna be a 20. So A and F succeed, the rest fail.
Okay. So that is 3. 20 thunder damage and
20 thunder.
25 radiant damage.
Nice.
So 45 total.
There's
Yes,
fail.
45 total. And half as much if they succeed, but if they did fail, they also are knocked prone.
Nice.
Well, unfortunately, they cannot be knocked prone
When they're dead.
That is fine.
as they are still flying.
Oh.
It is fair.
They will be
Mental,
knocked.
mental.
A
Yeah.
prone flying thing.
And then where's the
After-
last one?
Better like
After which I
They
will
have to make them double
continue
prone.
to the center.
Trip the ghost. Trip the ghost.
All right, so yeah, you make it to the center. This blast goes outwards in this wave of like you can see the spider webbing of rock as it goes out for a second, and you see it like not only is it a loud cracking sound of stone, it is also like that radiant light, right, that goes and courses through it. So it almost makes it look like the spider web of the impact becomes like a spider web of light as it goes outwards and across the ground. As soon as the light fades, you see that part of the platform has cracked, and some. You also see the pillars like shake back and forth as spider webs start going up the pillars as well. The light starts to flicker of the
Vortex.
The vortex. Thank you. The vortex starts to flicker and shake.
Better do some mending, son.
All right.
I'd like to turn around and just start going,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah, I don't think that's gonna work. That is not gonna work. How this is going to affect you guys now, we'll have to wait and see. All right.
They come in
anything
all
else?
spider cracked, like.
The only thing I will do is I will turn to the ones that are closer to the camera, and just like reaching out my hand. Come on!
All right.
We're waiting for our turn.
Soul is up next. What are you doing, Soul?
I'm actually going to wild shape.
Okay.
Nice.
Mark that off. And I'm gonna change into a giant eagle.
Okay.
And fly straight over there. I have 80 feet worth of flying, so I should be able to get there. I'm
Oh,
not
yeah.
sure how far I am.
Oh, yeah.
Aaron, please cue the Lord of the Rings music.
Oh yes, just
Just,
I was
not
starting
even
doing Indiana
flying
Jones
fools.
for whatever reason. I was
You
like,
see this
da-da-da.
moth float across your eyes, and then eagle.
So I don't have a giant eagle, so I'll just use this flying like creature from hell.
All right, that's what I turn into. It's canon.
It's canon. All right, and you're gonna fly towards the center. Are you picking up
Yes.
these two on your way?
Let me see. I'm a large beast, so.
Oh yeah, you
guess-
can if you want, but I'm just asking if you want. What are you doing? Are you just flying
You
straight
see
over?
Saunders running that way while he go up a couple arrows. He is heading that direction. So
Would I be able to pick up two people?
Yeah. One is
Okay.
not even a really. One is an owl.
Fair.
Wait, why?
The eagles are coming.
I will do that then. I will go talon to pick them up.
All right. Go ahead.
It's not as manicured and look good looking.
You're gonna
though.
go
Here's-
grab them.
Here's how I'm imagining this for
Yeah.
Oh,
Sonder.
I'm
Just
tripping right now. Is that bad touch?
and then just whap.
Yeah. You're gonna move them over in this direction, and you are now all four here in the center.
Oh,
Right? In time for a fireball.
The vibe is different in this space.
All right. So, Soul, does that end your turn? You moved
Yeah, that's all I can
action
do.
and movement. All right. Sonder, you start to move this direction, and then suddenly feel yourself being lifted by the talons of a large eagle. What are you doing? As you are brought to the center of this platform.
am I already there now? Like in that moment?
Well, I mean, yeah.
Okay.
I'm just saying this is as it's because your turn is happening simultaneously, right? So, what are you? What is your reaction as you're being drug over there?
I'll go ahead and loose an arrow on one that we're getting closer to.
I guess I can move this closer this way now since there's everybody on
Let's
this side.
do-
So this is A, B, C, D, and F.
Let's do F.
F, this one right there.
Yep.
All right, cool. Loose an arrow.
Arrow.
Fire away.
Ooh, okay, all right. 31 to hit,
That hits.
and then there's almost a 5. So, and then that'll be 11 points of damage.
11 points of damage.
And then I'll go ahead and do let's do Breath of the Dragon.
Okay.
Turning around towards the two guys on the left.
So these guys.
Yeah,
What's the range of your breath weapon?
that's going to be 20-foot cone.
20-foot cone.
Does it hit
Well,
both?
this is a 15-foot cone, so I'm assuming that it's that it will work because I don't have
Okay,
a 20-foot one.
we'll do that. They need to make a dex saving throw of 16.
Dex save 16. And this is for B and D.
We'll do fire damage.
B over here is a 14, and D over here is a 22. So this one
Okay.
fails, that one succeeds.
14 points of damage to the one that failed, and then 7 to the one that passed. fire damage, and then my bonus action will be the
As
aspect of the worm.
Your flames go out, curl in that direction. You see the flames burn and expand outwards in this cone, and you hear the scream of the creatures. Both of them let out this like intense scream. The one that's directly in front of you, this one here, like you see the clothes just light up on fire, and it just falls to the ground in this burning, flaming pile of rags. There is no body. It's just rags. It just burns as it's gone.
Okay.
And then what were you saying? With the rest?
And then I'm gonna do frightful presence, presence of Bahamut.
Okay.
So anything within 10 feet of me has to make a wisdom saving throw or become frightened of me for a minute. So.
All right. Nothing. Well, does that have any creature?
Any creature, as long as they're not immune to being frightened.
Does
no,
this
not
include
any creature. Only the people that are my enemies.
Okay, that was like, if it's any creature, then all of your friends are literally right next to you.
No.
I'm about to say, does that include Max? Is he your enemy or your friend right now? Knowing what you know.
But he is.
True.
I'm gonna walk up to
That
the
was
one
that would have been a 10 save for that.
No
I
matter what
want
you
you
roll,
to
I'm
know.
terrified right
I'm gonna walk up to the one that I just burned. That's still alive.
Okay.
And like.
Well, describe what this looks like.
For the creature, it sees the head of Bahamut behind me, and then his eyes flicker with like a golden light, and that induces fear upon him.
You see this three-eyed creature that looks up at you, and its jaw like extends downwards as you kind of give this intimidating presence. It screams at you back, and just this jaw extends, and it even starts to split down the middle a little bit, almost becoming two different like lower mandibles of a jaw. As it reaches the bottom of it, you see the skin tear. It just goes as it screams at you. It does not seem to be frightened at all.
Right.
Is that ends your turn?
That'll be it. And then this thing stays on me for a minute.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
Are you still considered in the vortexy thing?
He is in
I
the.
think so.
Well, he's not in the center
I'm,
anymore.
like, part of it.
Do you have any movement speed left?
Then I'll walk backwards if that's.
I mean, I'm just saying
okay.
you don't know, but if you decide you don't know where you need to be on this thing, but you saw everybody else standing in the center, and then they disappeared. So.
Yeah, I'll move back then. I just wanted to like put that on the creature 10 feet and then move back.
Okay. Then you're back. All right. Then next up, Barnaby, what are you doing?
I'm realizing that I remember now that I was supposed to steep that, not ingest it. And it is getting really bad. But I kind of I went immediately into subspace because this big burly armed eagle just came and swooped me off my feet and carried me into a literal nightmare, but I'm kind of into it at the moment, so it's fine. It's just a lot. I'm going through a lot. Can you let me know within a 40-foot space of me right now, how many things are trying to murder me?
3.
All right.
You assume they haven't started shooting at you yet, but you are now in the center. So
yeah, I'm gonna need everyone I'm gonna need them to chill out. So I'm just gonna cast slow.
Oh, nice.
Targeting those 3, and maybe that kid, because I don't trust that kid.
All right.
He's running in slow motion. He's
And
literally gonna be
definitely the
Baywatched.
Well, he's not a kid anymore. You see what looks like something like a horror film of a black knight that's running towards you with fire coming out of his visor and smoke trailing off of its armor as he's running towards the thing, blade held high. You recognize the blade. You saw as you were moving forward that it came down on the thing with
look
Kindred.
like a berserk nightmare. I get it.
Yes, yeah.
This is some real stuff I'm on right now. So
all right, so
And
you
the
want to
cat's
do all
not
4?
here.
You want to do all 4 or just the ghost?
I'll just do the ghosts. I guess. I don't know. I
wasn't
trust
going
him
to
more
do
that
the
he doesn't look like a kid, but
So it looks like the destroyer from Thor.
Kind of. Something, maybe.
The nearest, is there one like directly nearby me? I didn't see where I got flown to.
You are right here because you are like in this mess of
In the clutches,
things.
yes.
Yeah, you're in the clutch. Oh, there's 4. I don't know what I'm thinking about. There's still this guy right here. So there's 4 things right here.
So the one closest to me.
This one right here.
I'm gonna use my bonus action to use a bardic inspiration to, give him disadvantage. It is a what is it called?
Unsettling
Those
words.
things that bards get to do. Unsettling words.
Just mockery.
Unsettling words. All right.
Yeah. So I'll take a bardic inspiration die and subtract that from the saving throw that it makes
Okay.
for my flow.
I just went on full on exorcist, like in my head. Your mother's.
All right. This one over here. What does the DC needs to make for the slow?
The slow DC, I believe, is a wisdom
Yep.
16.
Wisdom 16. Alrighty.
Glad because
Wait, double check.
you already know they're really good at intelligence saving.
Well, this is a wisdom,
It's
not
a wisdom
intelligence.
16, and the one that I use my bardic inspiration minus is a 6 off.
Heck yeah. All right. This A is 16, so he saves. C is over here, so he is going to
Don't be wise.
get a 21.
That's pretty wise.
This one over here is going to get a 17. And this one over here that gets the minus 6 to it. With the minus 6 is going to get a 4. So the closest one is
Nice.
now slowed as well.
Balls. I should have
Every-
used that on any of the other ones.
Which is a fucking
Well,
nightmare
on
for a
that
caster.
one's, turn, its speed is halved. It takes a -2 penalty to AC, dexterity saving throws. It can't use reactions, and it can only either use an action, a bonus action on its turn, not both.
Yeah. All right,
I
here we
love
go.
these stacked rings of
I know. All-
effects that it is
Like
failed
this guy
against.
probably only has like 1 hit point left, and he's just being weighed down by all the.
All right, that ends your turn then. You stay there in the
Yeah.
center. All right.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay with this. Ooh,
A
that's good.
is turning its attention inwards. It just got hit by a spell, and they are extremely intelligent creatures. It is going to fire both of its bolts at Barnaby.
Oh no!
Am I within 30 feet of the group? Or am I way the fuck
You
back there? I
are
can't
way the
tell how far
fuck.
it is.
You're way over here. You
Okay.
are, just so you know though, that way you can formulate whatever you need to. You're about 50 feet from the center.
Oh, okay.
Which one is shooting at him?
This one right here.
Some bird brain.
Would he be considered in cover because Soul is in the way? A large creature?
Wrapped up in your
I will
large
give
bird
him like a like what is it, the first one, the
Half
2
cover.
plus,
Half cover?
is that +2?
Yeah, and then it's 3/4 cover.
So half cover. I'll give him
Is
half
he
cover.
firing at me right now?
Alright.
I like it.
You're welcome. Whatever that's worth. I don't know.
It
if
is a
helps.
14 to hit. You get +2 to your AC.
That does
But
not.
then if it
hit.
hits the half cover, does that mean it hits Soul?
Yes, it has to hit. Well, that also misses Soul's AC, doesn't it?
He's an eagle AC.
I'm an eagle. So that's fine. If it hits
giant.
me, that's fine.
Is
my
your AC
giant eagle AC is a 13.
Oof, so it just barely hits you. We'll say because you are a person and not just like the object. The second attack on Barnaby is an 18.
That hits.
So the one that hits Soul is going to be 15 points of force damage.
Okay.
And the one that hits Barnaby is going to be 21 points of force damage.
Somebody's trying.
0. They're
They
trying to hit us.
they roll really heavy. That is going to be its turn. It's just like unloading its these arc bolts at you. So then C, which is over here, is going to turn to Sonder because of the fire that you just did. So the first attack there, ooh, that is not going to hit. That is a 9. Oh no, that is a 10. Sorry. And then the second attack also misses. Ooh, you guys' luck is turning. I was hitting all the ones before, and now I'm rolling real bad.
Worried.
16 is the next attack from him. So both of those shots go wide, flying off in the air.
I would like to think it's because it's trying to hit Bahamut.
The one that's over here is going to have to do it with the minus D6 for his attacks, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so that is going to be, well, it rolled an 11, so either way, it trying to hit Renan is going to miss with that one. And the
flying over
second attack, all right, that one should hit, so let's go ahead and roll that D6. That brings it from a 28 to a 27 with a 1 on the D6. So the hit shot, yeah, at you.
Ooh.
The shot that hits Renan is going to be 16 points of force damage. And then the one that got slowed only gets 1 attack. As it just like you see it like turn in slow motion, and it like fires. Well, Renan is the closest one, but because you know what, it's gonna move a little further back, so it doesn't quite have disadvantage, but it's still going to be only 1 attack. Oh man, and that an 11. In natural 11, I'm not gonna bother rolling the D6 on that one because it missed anyway. So these bolts start going flying past and over. Kindred, it is your turn.
Perfect. Okay, what is the distance between those 3? The 2 with the rings and the 1 up front on the wizards.
The 2 with the ring and this one right here.
No, the 2 with the rings on them. That yellow one back there.
These 2.
Yeah, and then the one up front next.
That one. From you.
No, from each other.
From each other. Oh, from each other. They're like all within 20. These 2 are within 20 feet, and this one is within. This is 30 feet from the other one.
Fucking perfect. I'm just like.
Okay.
My broom's gonna start flying forward, and it's just gonna keep going straight for a moment, and I'm going to jump off, and then brandish my daggers, and I disappear, and then ding, 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 I hit all 3 of them, and then I land back on my broom as I come up right above the blue one with the 2 rings.
Nice.
Casting Still Wind Strike.
Nice. Like a crazy Naruto character, you just like become this blur of lines, goes between all of them. What's the attack? You have to make an attack roll?
Yeah, so I'm gonna go yellow, no, and then blue circle.
Okay.
So yellow circle is a 19 to hit.
Yellow, hold on, let me get to the right person. That is C. That's a 19. Okay. 19 hits.
I rolled an 18, so +9 on the second's gonna hit, I'm sure.
Yep.
Nat 20
on the last on the slow.
Nice.
Perfect.
Yes.
Awesome.
Damage. First one takes 45 damage, force damage. Second one takes 34 force damage. The crit takes.
What's that second one?
34.
34. Okay.
The crit takes 33 doubled, so 66 damage.
Oh wow!
Beheaded.
Pretty much. It's like just like if they die, like you just see like the blood. I don't even have the blood.
Anime blood.
Yeah. Or dust.
Well, all 3 of them crumple to the ground.
Nice.
As they fall, there is this thud of an impact with the body, and the moment it hits the ground, you see the clothes kind of shrink as their bodies become like these little flaky pieces of black. They just kind of goes and disappear as all 3 of these are gone. The tower's collapsing.
I'm just gonna look down at y'all and be like, y'all looks like y'all needed some help.
All right.
And then if I can, just like my rest move, I'm just gonna head to the center vortex.
This is very like Avengers Assemble.
That's
not
right
good.
here.
You are here in the center.
Next to it, because I'm still gonna stay up on my
Little
broom.
did they know. It's not a teleporter.
This
It's a black
bit, this you see that from as you land there in the center, you're as part of one of the columns starts to crack and crumble and fall. You see the thing start to flicker again. But that brings us to Max's turn.
I'm coming.
He is gonna charge straight for this ghost thing.
Yeah.
And
As-
what?
Am I able to say anything?
If you want.
Okay. As this is happening, I'll yell out Limbrenda! As we're all standing together in the...
Okay. He's gonna use his attacks. He's got 3 longsword attacks on this
And then he
last
used
thing.
power kill.
Let's see if these attacks hit. Okay, so the first one, we're just gonna go quick. First attack hits. Second attack hits. Third attack misses. So the first 2, swipe. He is going to be using. Oh yeah. Okay. I'm just gonna tally this all up. So it's 112, 2 12s. Oof. 5. It's 10 plus 10 plus. Oof. Okay. 95 points damage. All right, as he takes the 2 swipes, you see it cut through part of the fabric, cut through again more part of the fabric, and this thing like backs up, tries to start to back up from him as it screams back and rears back as it's like unsurprised by the appearance of this thing, but he's just like swiping, and his full attention is to destroy this thing. And that brings us to the top of the round. As the top of the round, Renan, Sonder, Kindred, Soul, and Barnaby. You feel that lifting feeling. And then all of a sudden, zoop, 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 zoop. And you guys are gone.
If I can, last words, I'm just like, Max, come on. I don't even know if it even gets out with this weird, like, vortex
distortion
shit.
And you're gone.
Gobbity goop.
I don't feel so good.
We're now
I got
7.
left behind.
Diagonally.
Oh well, I grabbed this and moved it to the pile, but yes,
Max was so close to being able to make a psychological breakthrough, and then he was abandoned at the Necro Gate.
All right.
Maybe it's best this way.
This is where we're gonna go to break. As we come
As we
back
break
to
Max?
as we find out what happens next. I could not get that sentence out. But all right, cool. Wild. All right, we'll be right back. Give us a couple minutes. We're gonna get some drinks, refill our beverages. Hey, thanks, Aylin. I will hydrate.
Cheers.
We'll see you in a minute. Don't go anywhere.
Or 10. Boobies.
Here we go. Okay.
What about boobies?
We are back. All right, guys. Well, as events have kind of unfolded in a certain direction,
We have an idea of what our new character sheets are gonna be like.
yeah,
What direction? Another elemental plane? Or something?
the sensation that you feel is like being ripped apart. Nothing in previous memory of teleportation has ever felt like this. Your perception is twisted and skewed, torn, but then sewed back together with what feels like a dull needle and thorny rope for thread. And then, just as you try to start to scream out in the agony of it, you feel your lungs shoved back into your body, and you feel yourself falling, head first, upside down. And through that darkness, you see the circular platform rushing at you with the large bony claws mirroring the ones you had seen, but now faced inward, where the last time they had been facing outward. I need Iskra, Ardrin, Galil, and Renan and Oreo to make dexterity saving throws for me.
Here we
Oh,
go.
we're good.
Can I short circuit this by casting
Really, Taco?
Fly?
If you wish.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do, so we don't have to worry about that. Possibly, hopefully.
Falling damage or that kind of thing.
Arresto momento.
Hi.
We're the
I'm excited
18s.
about this.
I was gonna use fly on everyone except for Oreo because it doesn't really matter, but
Oh,
I rolled a natural 20.
Oh,
Nice.
I mean, you can still.
You fail, I'm
okay.
sorry.
So
can
I
s-
got a 26 and Oreo got a 29.
Ooh.
I will not get any of those, so I'm doing fly.
Yeah, that's fine. And you can add fly to the if you wish to do that still, because that was
Then you
your
can
intention.
fly.
Well, now you can cast fly. So you have fly on the 3 of them.
Yes, and yeah, because I can only do it on 3 of us. I can't do it on Oreo, but Oreo can already fly.
Yeah.
But then he
As
would
you-
get double fly.
Oh, I thought you meant it because she's a cat.
No, no,
And
because
she'll
she
land,
because she has
God.
wings.
She'll land like normal anyway.
But
Wow.
you see,
She'll land
that
on her feet,
also
but they'll
makes
go
sense.
through her sternum, so it doesn't really help.
Yeah.
you all 4 whoosh, 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 whoosh. And then moments before you see these pillars that are like rising up to meet you, you stop, all 4 of you, kind of like you are falling from it. Like, so it almost gives you that like Mission Impossible moment of like you're going down and then you stop all of a sudden as the 4 of you, well, the 3 of you kind of just stop in midair and now are flying. Oreo, just kind of swoops down and around into the room. Would you like to see the spaces you are in now?
Oh, yes, please.
Yes.
Yes.
The rest of us have to cover our ears.
Directly below you as you are like floating. Oh, let me turn the battle camera back on for.
Oh, Taco, that got me good.
All right. As you kind of go back and forth, and you start to see the extent of the room. Oops, I forgot to do this thing. Where's the button? There it is.
Fog machine, please.
Tiny disco ball.
Oh man.
Ooh.
Guns, rock and roll, badass.
Nice.
Late night,
Oh, that's cool.
wizard
You
calls.
guys
Dream-
think that's cool?
Dreamy,
You
to
should be on these
answer your
drugs and
question,
shit.
yes, ooh and ah, I concur.
So that's what you're making.
This is your brain.
All right.
This is your brain on flour.
All right, so let's put 3 of these spot here.
That's
Man,
gorgeous.
this new TARDIS console is a little goth, but I'm kind of into it.
I'm just thinking, like, if there's just a DJ somewhere and he only plays Zombie Nation on repeat.
I would also
Zombie.
watch
Zombie.
Daft Punk doing a like zombie cosplay version of themselves. That would be so good.
That would
Right,
be
we
pretty
just
cool.
interrupted like a concert and
They only play songs that have like the word zombie in them. So it's like the Cranberries, Zombie Nation.
Tell me when you're done.
Officer by Young the Giant.
Are y'all done?
Yeah.
You sure?
I've been done.
I haven't even
Oh.
started yet.
Okay. Well, As you enter this space. Oh, I need to go here. The room radiates an energy that makes your bodies feel weak at first and then disoriented and slightly dizzy. There is a pulsing necrotic energy that is so strong here that it seems to tear the air or tear through the air like screeching banshees that you can occasionally hear. And the screeches are so loud and so grating that you can feel it in your spine, like these shrill tones of almost nails on chalkboard, making your skin crawl. This place feels like the abyss itself would have spat it out. And maybe it did. The walls here are two-toned. There's black obsidian rock that you seem to be finding more and more frequently here in Thay. And intermixed amongst them, between these fingers of obsidian are these pale white organic looking slabs, similar to the rock and stone features that you saw in the pit. And behind it, occasionally you see lightning flash or light of some sort of energy that goes from one side to the other. And directly below you, well, actually, no, yes. Directly below you, you see this little pile of cardboard there is what appears to be the one of the crates of goods that had been sent up. But there were more. This just seems to be the only one left. There are also a couple of large glowing crystals that you can see in the room. And if I had more, I would have gotten more, but there are some more spread throughout the room. But you see, as you look down and around the room, intermixed in the black obsidian-like rock are these veins of green and blue. So, as you are there for a split second, you hear something on the far side of the room. What looks like a passageway, as this is the only other exit out of this room. You hear something large stepping in your direction. What are you three doing?
I think we should hide.
Yeah, what I'm gonna do
Oreo
is
is floating
taking
somewhere.
that momentum that we had from the falling, and once fly is cast on us, I'll keep descending, and I'll descend towards one of the stone, like spindly spire fingers, and move down so that I land 1 foot first, then kind of do a little bit of like Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon style pedaling to kind of slow myself, and land behind it with the orient if I'm trying to obscure where I am
From the
from
opening?
that hallway.
Looking up, I will say, above you, you see the same vortex that you had seen in the other room, and you see it flicker. All right, Arjun.
What is towards the camera? Is that another?
Just a wall. It just
a wall.
Yeah.
So the sound's coming from that well-lit archway over there. Then
That's
what you're saying.
exactly. There's only one
Okay.
entrance, and that's the one.
I would like to go to behind the pillar that's towards the camera to the left.
This one.
Yeah. Somewhat less graceful than Iskra because I am clutching my ribs with one arm. As I kind of slow down. Maybe it was easier because I'm the one that cast the spell, so I knew it was going to happen. So I was bracing myself going for that spot. And I kind of just try and hunker down and take or try. Maybe not to be in direct view of it, but in case we need to open fire, you can kind of just peer around and shoot.
Right.
Yeah.
Galil and Oreo.
We're gonna fly to the 2 big rocks behind it.
This one over here?
Yeah. And I'm gonna cast Reduce on Oreo so it's easier for her to hide.
Alright. We will use
Which means
reduce.
Hunter's Mark is gone.
And I now can use old Oreo once again.
I know, right?
But you are
I do need a concentration rate too.
Yeah, I am.
I need
That's
to
a
start.
second level, by the way.
Okay.
And we're gonna stealth.
Alright, make a stealth check for me. As you do this,
Is it dark or
it is dim light.
Advanced darkness.
dim light? Okay, good.
He's gonna break the game.
I am.
Would Iskra and I have to be rolling stealth as well?
If you guys are trying to hide or wanting to do that, yes.
I'm pretty hurt, so I think hiding's probably a good idea at first.
Ooh, I forgot.
I do
have
Oreos
advantage on
first.
that now.
I also do, as long as it's sound based.
It was not great either way.
Run on.
It's a 13 for me.
I got another nat 20. This is nice. This is nice. I hope I'm
must
not
be
burning
nice.
them all right now.
All right.
Knock on wood. Find wood and knock on it right now.
Yeah, right?
Okay. Oreos is a 26 and mine's a 32.
Alrighty. From the entrance, you see a massive hulking creature, gray-skinned. There are 6 eyes that kind of go further back, 2 in the center, and then 1 on each side of it. And they glow like with this yellowish light. And as it lurches forward through the entranceway, you see it making its way towards the stack there. Behind it, a humanoid you can see move in from that back area with a torch that starts to cast light in the area. And then you see the creature as it just kind of keeps lumbering forward. The person stops and looks up at the vortex that it starts to flicker, and through that moment there is I need everybody else who just came through, Renan, Kindred, Sonder, and Barnaby, and Soul to all make dexterity saving throws, as that same sensation you guys just felt of coming through that portal, you now feel yourself falling face first down towards what looks like these clawed spikes that are just pointed up at you.
But technically we're all flying.
Yeah.
Do we still have to?
Why are you all flying?
I'm on my broom, there are owls, and Renan has wings.
Yes.
Well,
You all have to.
Yes,
They had to because they until
Just
he
making
cast
sure.
fly. Yeah, until he cast fly.
Well,
It's just the disorienting effect of having
Gotcha.
gone through the thing and then having to reorient yourself.
Okay,
I got a
just
nat
making sure.
20.
Okay. I was gonna say if I could, I would like to try to catch Sonder as well, on top of me doing my own dex thing.
I get a
If you
nat
can
20, so whatever. You see me like already orienting myself as we are passing through again. If I got
Sonder, who
Amongst,
doesn't
yeah.
take
It'd be a 31.
fall damage.
Yeah, and I don't take any fall damage. If it's like a shorter distance.
As the battle music seems to have followed you from this other space.
It's like
Oh,
time warped, it's
no.
weird, yeah.
So
All right.
I got a 16.
16.
Okay.
Okay. Renan.
A 22.
Okay.
I don't like the look on Soul's face.
Soul's face. Go ahead, Soul.
rolled a 1.
If I got a nat 20, can I help?
Well, and so I
No.
was
He's a giant eagle. You are a person.
Oh man, yeah.
I was wondering that bardic inspiration probably wouldn't help, right? Because if
Yeah.
I roll a
Just it.
D10, but doesn't that not change the fact that this was a critical miss?
It's,
that's
I
up
mean,
to
you add it.
Aaron.
You add it to your total. I mean, what was it? Their total wasn't a 1.
Oh, right.
And-
So it was a 4.
And you don't crit on skill checks generally, but
Unless
this
you
was
use a
also a
house roll,
save.
which sometimes can be
Yeah.
fun, but I think so
Yeah.
far we haven't been really.
Yeah, not terribly so.
For
It's
saving
still
you?
not.
Okay.
It's still a failure, right? But I'm not
Yeah.
gonna
Right.
like kill
Worst
you.
case scenario, so he doesn't pop out of form. If I can see it with my passive and perception, I'll just ward him to block fall damage, but he'll still hit.
Yeah, I'd prefer to save that D10 Bardic Inspiration for something else.
I mean, that's
this guy
your,
that's
your
hunkering
call.
towards
Your
us.
call, Soul. What are you doing?
Yeah,
Just
I'm going
looking at-
to just keep the
All right.
4.
So then,
Right.
as you like try and right yourself as you are falling through this space, you try and like reorient because you just experienced an insane amount of pain and it's extremely disorienting. Now suddenly you're righting yourself, but at the speed that you were traveling, it is very difficult to like flap in the right way, right? So we'll say that just as you hit one of the pillars, the ward goes off. It was 8 points of bludgeoning damage, so it wasn't going to be a lot. But the
Negated.
ward, yeah.
So I look like a bird that's freaking out inside of a room.
Yes.
Yeah,
As
basically.
opposed-
When you
Hey,
hit the
as
window.
opposed to us basically looking at the Elric brothers' mom figure in the middle of the room, like I think this is an improvement.
So how much damage do I take?
Edward.
0.
0? Okay. So I'm still in
Eagle
giant
form.
eagle form?
I'm
Okay.
gonna
Yeah.
like bounce around like Steven Universe.
Edward.
All right, so you
You
are.
found it hard to right yourself because I was still nestled deep in your masculine arms. I also rolled a 1.
All right.
Oh,
Uh,
I was having a moment.
so as you fall in there,
Force gun.
you take 11 points of bludgeoning damage as you hit one of the sides.
Ouch. Well, I mean, total is dexterity. Say it. That's an 8. But yeah.
Okay. So
11
we'll say
points?
you land. Yep, 11 points. You land on the ground. Poof. Kindred, you are on the broom. Mm-hmm. We'll put you right here. Renan, where are you going to want to be placed in the tiny space?
In between the two closest pillars.
You've come down over here. All right. And you see this massive creature on the other side, and from over here,
Fun times.
Oh
other-
no.
the other person is just like, as you guys come through, that portal flickers, and then vanishes, is gone.
Oh,
and there is
shit, Max.
there is a resounding crack on this side, as if there was a feedback of sorts, and the pillars here all spiderweb downwards from this impact. Not to the point of shattering or breaking, but you see that whatever feedback of whatever happened on the outside, something else caused even more damage, enough to where it blew up in this inside space.
Limbringer.
So as I come to a stop, I'm like I've got my wings spread out almost like across the ground as I'm in a slight crouch, and I just look up at the pillars and then look up at the creature across the room. Hello there.
Oh no. I hate it. I hate everything about it.
No, it's an infernal blacksmith.
Turns out it's really friendly, and it's like, oh, hello.
The creatures just increased in health points by 75.
Oh,
1,000.
General Renan.
We've heard tales of your blacksmiths.
All right, top of the round, Renan. It is your go. What are you doing? Soul, you are up next.
I hope you're not a blacksmith.
So the creature across the room and the person behind it, can I see the person behind it?
I would say as you were coming down, that you would have been able to see that there are things over there. And you
Can
hear
I see how
the
they've reacted?
yeah, badly, and with alarm.
And I don't know what they said.
No, they haven't said anything. There was exclamations and shouts in a language you do not understand.
Hey, what they say? Well, what language is it?
Aaron, what language? Because you have linguists here.
We do.
Yeah,
We have
it's true. This is not one that any of you know. I know this for a fact.
Because he picked it that way. We don't speak Skrillex.
Well,
like,
to clarify, the mod that I used last week was the wrong one. There was one that I had intended to use for it, but it is that is still not the same. Yeah,
And
it's still the
I'm
same.
still convinced
clarify,
he's a Decepticon.
with universal speech, technically I do speak Bwah. I just don't understand Bwah. So
You can be understood by the boss.
yeah, I can speak it. I don't know.
All right, what are you doing, Renan?
What do I know what this creature is, or do I have any inclination of
Never seen it before.
Mailed. Okay.
This goes for all of us just to check.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. Same time.
I mean, I don't have the ability to make the minis as I see fit, but
Well, yeah, just checking to make sure.
yeah.
Schnitzel, I am going to, as I like straighten up, just one hand out and cast guiding bolt on it.
Alrighty, cool. Sounds great.
Okay, so I dropped it. Do you want me to re-roll or try
Yes,
to
please.
read it off the board? Okay.
Go ahead and
You're
reroll.
someone's dad.
Probably.
Thing has a mother.
And that
Also,
is
probably.
a natural 20.
Nice.
And if it matters, it's a 28 now.
It does matter. But thank you
Okay.
for letting me know.
It does matter?
All right, what are we? What? Natural 20. Go ahead. What are you doing?
No saves.
Okay.
So it is just going to be the 7d6 radiant damage.
All right.
And that comes out to 33 points of radiant damage, and the next person to attack it has advantage.
What was the name of this spell again? Forgot.
Guiding bolt.
Guiding bolt. Do I have
Right
a...
up the butt.
I don't. Okay. I was checking if I had a sound effect for it, but I don't. So, all right, cool. This blazing.
For all intents and purposes, it looks like a bolt of lightning.
Right. Yeah, for sure. It flies across the space, and it's funny because you see the light kind of catch off the obsidian rock, and it makes this almost like dazzling moment of reflections that kind of casts about the room as it goes whoosh, all the way across. And how much damage was it? You said 48. 48.
That's okay.
No, I don't remember.
33, 48
33.
was the last time I did
Oh,
it.
that's why. Okay. 33. All right, cool. Anything else you're doing?
I will do a nice little twirl and duck behind the pillar to my left, and as I'm ducking behind the pillar to my left, I will narrowly avoid. Is that Ardrin?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay, I will
Okay.
narrowly avoid Ardrin and then kind of crouch down and whisper in his ear. Well, that was fun.
All right. Soul, you are, I have you up here, but you can go where, I'll give you like a free moment to like place yourself, and then what are you doing?
I say that's fair.
Okay.
Do I have more of a view what's behind the creature? Is it just one
Right now,
humanoid looking?
right now, it looks like it's just one humanoid creature and this large, massive beastie.
Okay. And do I get, I guess just from Soul's knowledge and experience, does this humanoid looking creature look like a scary thing that Soul would associate being baddest?
It is
One way or the
dressed
other,
in
it just
dark
got hit
robes. It
by
looks.
lightning.
No, the big creature. Yes, this one did not get hit by it. It was just this one. Yeah, this does not look good. Whatever they are, they don't look like good guys.
Okay. That's fair. I'm gonna
Not cuddling.
swoop down and start giant eagle attacking the littler one.
The one back in the back.
Yeah.
All right.
I don't really want it to get away.
All right. Cool.
Yeah, that's a good thought.
Well, put you right
Now all
back
of
there.
China knows you're here.
We appreciate
Yeah, we
Eagle
need to avoid
Soul's
that.
thought process here.
Everyone hides. Eagle Soul. Kill it.
All right.
Don't let
Well,
it go
still
through the
in the middle
portal.
of the room.
So go ahead. What is the attack?
So it's a multi-attack, a beak and a talon.
Okay.
So first attack roll. $19.
19 hits. Go ahead.
Okey-doke. But then, yeah, I'll do the second one.
Yeah.
Ooh, maybe not. That is yeah, that's just a 10.
10.
Total.
That misses. Yep. Unfortunately.
That's okay. I'll do the first damage. It is a D6.
D6.
4 damage, 4 piercing damage. I rolled a 1 on the die.
Oof. All right. Let me switch this over. 4 piercing damage. As you come down and like start to try and attack, you see this guy pull out. He seems to be wearing like almost like looks like regular clothing, somewhat. He pulls out a rapier, and you can see he is pretty well dressed, but definitely in the reds or dark reds of like the Thayan. Some of the Thayans have, but this is not like the normal bright blood red. This is a darker looking thing, and you see he does appear to be humanoid, but he looks extremely pale, almost grayish in color. And there is a black smeared mark of something across his forehead. But he does take the damage from your claw or talon, whichever, or your beak or your talon. I don't know which one it hit, but
It was the beak.
all right. So take a little snap at him. That's the end of your turn.
Am I able to move back, fly up? I don't know the.
You probably get 2 opportunity attacks.
You're
so
right.
it's-
No, I'll stay there. I want this
I
guy to
don't
be
know.
engaged with me because I don't want him to run away. So I'll stay there.
Sonder, it is your turn. I'll put you right here on the side. For the moment.
Seeing that the creature got hit by lightning, I'm gonna assume he's attacking. So I'll get my dagger out and like throw it towards him.
Okay.
Trying to hit him in the
dagger, mini
in the
daggers.
head. A dagger +1. It's gonna
It's a
be
Tempest dagger when you need it.
I know, right?
gonna be a 17 to hit.
It misses.
Okay.
You see it like
Can
bounce off of the hard leather on its body.
Can I, let me see if that's a thing that's allowed. No, that's fine. Okay. Alright. And then I'll, take my, I'll take the loot bow out and, make a hit there.
Okay.
For a second, I thought you were going to pull on me when you said I take the loot. I'm like, you're looking at inventory in the midst of battle.
That'll be a 25
Karma.
That hits.
with, 14 points of damage.
Okay.
And then I'll run up to the big creature.
All right. Let me see the distance here from where you're at. From
Did
where
you
you're
just
at,
hit
you're right
the
at
big
45,
creature, or was it
45
the
feet.
smaller?
Okay, then we'll do, we'll get into flurry of blows.
How many
Did you
attacks
just
do you have
hit
left?
the-
Or you do bonus action flurry of blows.
is two, yeah.
Yes,
You
the
just
big
hit
one.
The big one? Okay,
Yeah.
did he
Yeah.
roll advantage?
Oh, is that a thing?
Yeah,
Because
hit him with
guiding
guiding bolt.
Okay, then the
The first
dagger.
one to
Let me
attack it.
try the other dagger then.
Pay attention to the battle.
18 instead of 17 for that dagger.
Still does
Oh,
not hit.
that's okay. That's fine. And then let me hold on. Not that. Let me do the loop bow. In case I got a 20, just in case. No, that's fine. Okay, so it's still what it is.
Well, it'll. I think is the
It's only the
guiding.
first one.
It's just the first attack. That
Yeah,
is.
just the
Gotcha.
immediate-
Okay. Okay, cool. Draconic Strike 24 points. Oh, sorry, 24 to hit and
24 hits.
11 damage.
11 damage.
And then the second attack I had done earlier. 19 to hit.
19 hits.
Okay. Make that fire damage. 14 points of damage.
14 points of damage. All right, as you do this last attack, you bring the fiery might of Bahamut down with you as you strike this creature, and it kind of just like each of your impacts, just almost like it's almost like you're hitting rubber. You don't feel it doing any like physical damage. This thing is a beefy boy, but you're still hitting it. But it's just like you can tell that it is stout.
Then I'll use the rest of my movement to...
You have 15 feet left because it was 45 to get up there.
Okay, I'll go run behind a pillar, if that's okay.
Left or right?
Let's do left.
Left? Okay.
Yeah.
As
so
you-
Iskra.
Yep, you come back over here with your Iskra.
And you find Iskra.
I was like, this is my hiding spot. Go away.
Find your
Wait,
own!
I'm sitting there with a 28 right now. Exactly.
Oh, he doesn't even
okay.
see her. No.
All right, that ends your turn, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so let's switch this. The the person that Soul just attacked is the one that moves next. You see him reach up to a pendant and on his person, and you hear the voice that kind of just echoes throughout. He runs up to this crystal that is over here, puts a hand on it, puts a hand on his pendant, and that's when you hear the voice.
Get an opportunity.
Am I in 30 feet with him? Commander.
You hear the voice kind of just seems to like pop off an echo. You hear it echo over here, you hear it echo over here, and you hear it like echo further down as it like kind of like resounds throughout the tunnel. And then as he does that, he takes his a hand to the hilt of the blade he has at his side, and he stabs at it. He was already right there, so he didn't really move. I'm just saying, like, he turns his hand to grab onto it, and then with his sword is going to try and make 2 attacks on you.
And Soul?
Yes.
I'll ward him if I'm within 30 feet. I don't know where I'm at.
Oh, you are up here?
Yep.
So you are going to be just out of range because he is 45 feet from you.
I couldn't have scooted over when I came to oriented. No, that's fine.
I mean, if you had,
No,
if
it's
you
fine.
had no, okay. This is going to be the first attack is going to be a 15. The second attack is going to be a 17.
Both will hit.
The first attack is 10 points of piercing damage,
Ooh, nice.
and the second attack is 8 points of piercing damage.
Okay. So the second attack is what dropped the eagle HP down to 0. So then I revert back to Soul. And if I'm not mistaken, I don't think damage carries over.
It does.
It does.
Okay. So then 7 points will carry over, which is okay.
All right.
So it sounds like yelling through the call echoes now.
Yeah.
I know, right?
Hey, but some of it got negated. That's great.
Yep.
Yeah.
It served its purpose.
Mhm.
All right. He is going to stay right there because he's feeling pretty confident in his ability. Barnaby, the little owl, has tumbled to the ground and shaken himself from the fall a little bit. You look about into yourself in this strange set of circumstances you're in.
I hit the ground and I immediately burst into multiple versions of myself. I cast mirror it.
Nice.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant that you burst into like small versions of yourself, like you're just a bunch of little owls
Not the
that turn
tradition.
into
No, that would be wonderful. I mean, in my head, it's probably that way, but
Are we saying that Barnaby has the little opposable thumbs too? I'm just
no.
saying
I'm about to say,
the
did
last
anyone
people
check his
that
feet?
weren't supposed to have opposable thumbs
Sander's
had
like,
them.
is this just something that happens when people
Is it raging?
Well, I don't have just so that I remember that he has the mirror images because I don't have other owls to use for his other
fair
images.
enough, fair enough.
Yes, I burst into flames. No, that'll be later.
Whenever Bringer
There's
shows
four
up.
of me now, and I'm even more confused than I was before. Watching my fantasy boyfriend disappear before my eyes, just moments after meeting him, I cry a little inside. I have a little bit of ego death. I think I'm starting to reach a weird peak on this flower. Gonna use my bonus action to give myself a bardic inspiration, just because I'm probably gonna need that at some point. And then I should probably get away from the things that are gonna try to kill us. What was that screaming that just happened? Like
The person on the far side of the room went up to the red crystal and like seemed to shout at it, and then it seemed to resonate from each of the other crystals in the room.
He just like
there's like
intercommed
additional
everyone.
cashiers needed in the checking
Yeah.
area.
Yeah, basically.
Got you. All right. Yeah, I want to get away from that. So,
Attention, Kmart shoppers.
Alrighty, where are you going?
I see me. Yeah. Back towards oh man. Renan-ish. I guess there's not really a lot of places to hide. Actually,
Yeah. It was like
I could tuck around.
You wanna
Let
go
me tuck
behind
around
this
that
over here?
pillar right there, yeah.
the closest
You're
one
gonna
to
rock in
you.
a hard place. That sounds great.
Yep, I'm sure it'll be fine. Right there.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Just
By the
imagine I
cat.
fly up a little bit, because
By the cat.
By the cat. Yeah.
up a little bit. That's these
Just
ground
land on
things.
top of the rock.
By the cat that he doesn't see.
No cat.
No.
It has
There you
shrunk.
go.
It's great.
Cool.
Yeah, there's just four of me totem poling up on the top of that rock, just for fun.
Okay.
Is this real life? Where are we? I'm very harmed.
Perfect.
Cash. God damn it, everybody.
We're gonna do.
Oh.
Yes.
Question.
I have
Yes.
a question too.
What's up?
When you need it.
Since since the frightening presence was up, would that have been something that the creature that I walked up to?
How
would
long
have
does
been
that last?
subjected to? A minute.
Mm,
When I started it,
Right.
and it was right at the end.
What does it
when,
need to make?
16 wisdom saving throw.
With any significant luck, this damn thing will be worse
Right.
at him than the last 6.
All right. It got an actual 16.
Okay.
That's even with its negative modifier.
Yeah.
Ooh, so wisdom is not its good strong point. Thanks, DM.
But you don't know that, so it's fine. But yes.
Right.
Right. All right. Anything
poison.
else, Barnaby? That was it, right?
Yeah, no, yeah. Action,
right.
bonus
It's-
action, movement,
It's script.
free action, speaking.
Oh, what was-
Anybody want to
so-
explain what's happening to me? I kind of need like a Check in with reality.
So, what was the question you were gonna ask?
Yeah, just a super quick question. This thing that I'm fighting, is it like on the ground walking, or is it?
Yeah, it's on the ground. No, it's on the ground.
Okay. Cool. That's all.
Iskra, it is your turn now.
Okay.
You are.
I
right there.
think I would like to
Rage.
spring from my hiding place
Okay.
and
Left side or
attack.
right side?
Let's do the left side because Sonder
This is
showed
right.
up from
Okay.
the other side. And I don't want to
And you want to
Let's go
stay
with that.
about 10 feet out?
What I'm gonna do this time
Okay.
is I'm gonna just not any forward motion, just move to the side of the pillar so I can see the big creature. It's time for Water Whip.
Does that count as a surprise attack? I'm just curious.
All right. So
I would love if it does, but who knows?
well, it is. You're not adjacent to anybody. That it is, or you're not across from anybody.
I loved Kevin Costner in Water Whip.
Yes.
All right. Go ahead and make your attack roll.
I'm gonna try to attack.
Funny story, Iskra.
Uh-huh.
She has some similarities.
Is it just a,
Hey.
is it just a six-eyed Rancor?
Okay, so that one is a 26.
26.
Mhm.
That hits for sure.
Okay, so actually, wait a minute. It's Water Whip. I don't even have to roll. He has to make a dexterity saving throw. Would've
Dexterity
been a
saving
hit.
throw.
Oh well, I already announced my action.
Would have been like a 12.
Okay, it fails. So it is going to take some damage, and in the meantime, I'm going to hit it some more, because
Okay.
that's what I want to do.
For sure.
So in that case, please move me forward while I roll some damage.
Gotcha.
I will stay. It probably has reach, so whatever. Let's just get up close to it.
No, roger that.
Roger.
Okay.
Roger.
Whoops. Just pressing buttons. Ignore that.
Okay.
Although
Voices
it
of
is
things that
better than
don't
what I
die so
actually
much.
rolled.
Battle droids don't do well.
All right, drink.
That
he
was
almost died
15
after that.
damage, and then it is knocked prone. And
15
then,
damage.
Following up with my punches. Drop that dice, so who knows? That's an 18 to hit on that one. That's less than that.
18
to hit on
misses.
that one.
Both of those miss.
Both miss. But I've still got bonus action, so let's try one more punch. Well, and I'd have to do flurry of blows. I already did because of Water Whip. All right, yeah, no. It's knocked prone. I'm gonna move, drop back.
Okay.
Now, to my hiding spot.
Okay. So none of the other things then, right?
Unfortunately, none of my follow-up attacks connected. But
Okay.
my Water Whip did manage to do some cool health stuff to it.
All right.
So
As you back up, it is going to try and swipe at you. Did you move? Well, okay, hold on. Let me rephrase this. So, are you recanting the flurry of blows or whatever you did afterwards?
So here's what happened.
Okay.
I jumped out. I
Did the Water Whip.
used my Water Whip to lasso it by the neck and
Right.
pull it down.
Yeah.
Essentially, doing kind of a cool spin, like a top, to kind of
Yeah.
wind the water,
water
back
around you.
towards me, and like reel it down. And then after it smacked on against the ground, I ran up and tried to kick its butt.
Okay.
But
Nice.
I guess my punches were just not good enough.
They just
My
every
kicks-
hit that you kick. I mean, you made contact, right? But it is
You
so
attack with
is so thick that it
It was so
Advantage.
thick. It's thick, girl.
It's prone. Did you attack with advantage?
Oh, interesting question. I didn't realize that I got to do that.
Yeah, when the
Yeah.
creature is
well, this-
prone,
this
you
could
attack
change
it with
things.
advantage if you're within 5 feet of it.
No, that's still an 18, so that was the same as the last one. This one, however, is a 21.
That hits.
All right, just a little bit extra damage there.
A little bit of good stuff there.
Okay, so that's 10 damage for that unarmed strike. So one more time,
10
reel it
damage.
down, run up, try to just hit it with a quick strike. As
First
I connect
one.
and realize that it doesn't damage it at all, I go for a kick instead and like bring my heel down on its head.
Nice.
And then, as it connects and it kind of does like a rubber spring, I'm gonna kind of backflip, in like a backwards cartwheel motion back to the spot where I was.
Okay. As you are leaving its space, it is going to try and reach a claw to try and grab you. But it's... Oh. Okay, that's a 26.
Ow!
It started with a 2, then it ended on a higher number. So I was like, that's not gonna. Oh, it did hit. So as
Disadvantage on attack.
Wait.
And did it attack with disadvantage?
why would it attack with disadvantage?
Because prone gives
Prone
it
creatures
disadvantage on
has
attack rolls.
disadvantage on attack rolls.
On
When did that
melee?
become a thing?
That's a thing, yeah.
On
Well,
melee?
let's AT. Well, okay. So the first one. Okay, the first one was a 26. I rolled again a second time with disadvantage. The 26 is the lower number because it rolled a 27 the next round.
In that case, I cast
Fair enough.
Silvery Barbs and make it reroll.
Also, sorry, not trying
Ooh.
to rule lawyer. I had forgotten the rules of prone, so I was checking things.
What's the range on Silver Barb?
60 feet.
Yikes! You may have moved yourself just out of that range. So let me
That's true,
double
yeah,
check.
Keep forgetting height.
Where's Pythagoras?
Just touch his arm.
You are just at 60 feet.
Yay!
So it
in that
re-rolls
case-
it. And it has to take the lower number. Well, it's already at disadvantage. You just have to re-roll it,
Rolls a
right?
disadvantage again. Yeah.
For my Iskras, not pancakes.
At disadvantage, it lowered it to a 21.
That's still just a bit too high for me.
Who do you give advantage to?
All right, so, oh yeah, because you.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
Yeah, you do both. Disadvantage and advantage.
A different creature that I can see. Who can I see? I can't really tell from
Right
my
now,
Gorgon.
you can see Kindred, probably. You saw Sonder go around the corner. You saw Renan go around the corner.
Well, yeah, they're around the corner.
I mean,
I gave
you
you the
saw.
drugs. No.
So I don't know. I would say either Kindred, Sonder, or Renan, because I think Galil rolled too high on his stealth that you don't know where he's at right now.
I gave Soul Bardic Inspiration. He grabbed me and thrust me into this nightmare. I tried to do drugs with Sonder and he abandoned me. I
He
got the
literally
drugs
took you on
from
a bad
Kindred.
trip. So
Yeah, you'll give it to Kindred.
All
He
right.
just
Leave
gave you a
children.
flower. That's
See what
it.
drugs do you?
This has
12.
been a wonderful mid.
From what you know.
day. Like my
Yeah.
wife is probably so confused at where I am.
You get 12 points of slashing damage, Iskra, from that thing,
Okay,
and it is now Arjun's turn.
over the prone Hulk, can I see the littler dude?
I would say yeah, probably. Well, though it's just barely because it's still a giant mass of a thing that's half on the
I would, because I still have fly on, so I will get near to the top of that pillar.
Sure. Whoosh.
What I was going to say irrelevant. There we go.
Oh, yeah, y'all still have fly, don't you?
Yep.
And I'm just gonna try and Eldritch Blast the little guy,
Awesome.
and hope something good happens. And that something bad happens to him.
Something good.
22 for the first one,
That hits.
24 for the second one. And 26. Wow, that
All three hit.
fairly linear.
Blast after blast go flying across the space, and the same as before with the Renaud's bolt, like it like creates this really cool display.
32 force damage total.
Nice.
32.
32.
Dope.
This laser light
That's
show
it.
might be my death, but it's still flipping awesome.
You got a cowboy over here shooting lasers in like the
I regret
Chitin
nothing.
Stargate, so
This thing is gonna go and get up and use half its movement to get up.
Does that make you Daniel Craig?
Crap. 50. Yep.
I
Yep.
am,
Yep.
I'm not against this.
It is going. I mean, Iskra is the one that just ran away and did the thing to make it go down and smack itself. So it's gonna use its 15 feet to come around this corner.
Oh no!
Espadonic
Oh
did
my
the thing.
god.
Iskra's just standing over there. Yoo-hoo! Picks him up.
What's your stealth roll again?
It is going to be as it reaches its clawed hand around to try and grab you. That's going to be 26 to
Is
hit.
she in 30 feet of me? Because it looks like it's a little closer than what
That-
it was.
That might be.
Sorry.
No, you're good. You're good. That's what it's there for, right? Ooh, 30 feet is Sonder, and she is just on the other side of Sonder, so that'd be 35
God damn it,
feet.
Sonder.
All right. So what it's going to do is it's going to grab you and like try and lift you up. It is going to squeeze.
Oh no!
That is going to be 16 points of bludgeoning damage as it brings you in its giant claws, and like very much like a rancor is bringing you up to its head for a bite.
I figured it wanted to like lift you up like your spirits, you know, like make you feel
Raise
better.
me up.
So
And instead
Sonder-
of taking a bite, it like lifts you up and chunks you across the room.
Towards me?
I need no
okay.
this
Fly.
direction.
Is there anything I can do about this?
True.
You do have fly, so
Right
you
yourself.
can make a
Like Peter Pan myself out of this with the acrobatics or something?
actually yes. Make an Arcana check for me.
Arcana.
Yeah.
Catch it on the down swoop.
Gonna-
As you go flying.
Yeah, 15.
And then you stop. Okay, well, 12 was the DC. It wasn't like super hard, so we're just gonna just a little difficult. It's something you have never done before, right? But it's still you're familiar enough with magic and the workings, and you kind of and you remember. Your mind quickly remembers it. So instead of
I've teleported you
smashing,
enough times.
instead of
It's
smashing
screaming.
against the rocks on this side, you will stop before you hit.
I like the idea
Screaming,
that like
I
I
do
just
believe in
barely
fairies.
touch it. I'm like putting my hands out behind my back, like.
Yeah, there you go. I love that. All right, so you get thrown that direction.
Also, Sonder, when you saw Iskra spring back, she already had like a gash across her stomach, and then this thing went crunch and through her, so she's not doing so well.
It's gonna take the one last like step forward that it has with Sonder right there. It's gonna make its last attack onto you.
I've got a couple of dedicated healers, right?
No.
That's gonna be a 25 on that
Wow,
on that hit.
you.
Oh, you know how it goes. It hit.
I
That's
mean, I can.
17 points of slashing damage as its claws come down and scrape across you and like carve little furrows into the stone pillar.
Negated.
Negated?
Gated.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
All right. That
And since
ends.
it's like I couldn't reach Iskra, guess you'll work. No.
can see
You
that.
said 18?
18.
Or 17
Here,
points
take
of
a
damage.
participation trophy.
Which then, Kindred, it is now your turn because that ends its turn as it's right there on top of Kindred. Or right there on top of Sonder.
Pissed off because I've been out of range for all this shit. I'm just like, oh, fuck it.
Average everyone.
And kind of brandish
yeah.
my dagger again and I'm gonna look over and see Soul off kind of by himself, and I'm just be like, you see me muttering some words, and as my feather duster starts to fly towards the where Soul's at, my dagger kind of starts to transform and shine, and it starts to look reminiscent of Karp's longsword, like the runes and colors start glowing on it. And I'm gonna try to flank I guess he's a wizard. I'm gonna try to flank him, and I'm gonna cast Seraphic Sword and make attack on him with advantage.
Cool.
All right.
Nice.
Right on.
And then, Aaron, is that like a tunnel cave behind me?
Yep. Passageway
Okay,
to another
that's
spot.
what I thought. Perfect.
Okay, so dirty 20.
Dirty 20 hits.
19 radiant damage.
Nice.
Does that do extra? I don't know if he's like dead or not. Trying to see.
Yeah. So it doesn't seem to have any extra effect on him.
Gotcha. And bonus action. Not gonna do much, but I guess I'll with the other dagger, which is not gonna be as much for sure. But I rolled a 18, so +9. I'm sure that hits.
Yes.
And then dagger damage normally is 4. 1 second. Yeah, 1d4. Okay.
Galil, you're up next.
I already know what I'm doing.
So 4 more damage. Regular dagger piercing damage.
All right, 4 more damage.
And then my dagger kind of returns to normal.
All right. Anything else?
No, that's it. My feather duster's on my back, and I'm kind of standing there.
All right. Shifting back over here, then we have Galil.
I'm gonna fly upwards to the point of the pillar that I'm at.
Okay, up here.
Yeah. But like hiding behind it still.
Okay, sure. Where do I have
You
my?
can orient me however you need to, but I'm gonna twin firebolt the big guy.
Twin firebolt the big guy. All right. I don't know if this will actually stick, but hodgepodge, do your thing.
It is an
Oh.
unnatural 20 and 22.
Both of those hit. We'll just put you up there for now, but you are behind it, kind of just like leaning up against it and blast off from the side.
The first one is 15 points of damage.
Nah.
And then the second one is 22.
15 and 22 points.
Yep.
15.
I should have rolled 1 more d8, so add 6 more damage to that for the first attack. Sorry.
Okay. For the other guy?
For my first hit, my Seraphic Sword.
Got it. All right, cool. I'm just gonna put you back on this thing then, and we'll just leave it there. All right, cool.
I'm just gonna have Oreo stay alert down there.
Alrighty. All right, top of the round. It is Renan.
So I had been originally meaning to like end up behind Ardrin, but it's fine. I'm moving back to where I am right now on the board. And the one near the door, is he the one that's closer or further? Because it's very small on my screen.
Further. I think that big creature is closer to you.
This one is closer.
No, in the door. So which one's Soul?
Oh, I'm the big guy in the
Soul's the one in the back.
Okay, cool. So I'm going to aim for the wizard and
Wait, what? What? Why?
the other wizard.
I would like one of the bolts to veer off towards Kindred. And I'm going to, like, doing this, I'm going to cast Eldritch Blast, but each one gives off the same sound that my thunder spells make, so it's a small crack of thunder that leaves a shockwave.
You just
moving in
have
that
no
direction.
hearing ever because you just
Everyone
blew out your
that
eardrums
has
long
everyone
ago.
has tinnitus at the end of this campaign.
What?
All right, make your attack rolls. Let's go.
Yes. Da-da-da-da. Oh, there it is. I found
I sure
it.
hope magical healing could deal with that too, because
Yeah.
That is a 22. Sorry, my math skills failed me for a moment there. That is a 26.
Okay.
And
that one's an 18.
Okay, all of them hit. Go ahead and roll your damage.
Okay. That's good.
No, in my head, I'm just like, Escrodonic did the thing. uh,
18 total points of force damage.
Okay, 18 total. Dope. The three blasts echo down and across the room once again. And Kindred, there's a brief moment of you kind of like, ah! As it like flashes and hits right past you and hits this guy like dead on. You see him take a stumble of a step back, and as he looks, his head like goes inhumanly fast and looks over at Renan's direction, and you see his mouth open, and there's these two long fangs. And he just goes as he looks over at Renan.
I'm gonna wink and then like spiral back behind the pillar again.
Alrighty.
I'm just gonna be like, and Radiant doesn't do shit to you.
All right. All right.
Is that him going?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh no, guys, we're up against a sucky.
All right, Soul, it is your turn.
Okay, so I like that Kindred showed up because what I'm gonna do is hopefully help us in the long run. I'm going to, you just see Soul do this thing where he kind of concentrates, he looks up and he kind of stands up on his tiptoes for a bit, and then he slams back down with his heels. Now I'm going to cast Entangle for 20 feet behind me in like the tunnel going inward.
Very nice.
Very nice. Alrighty. I thought you were going to click your heels together for a second. And I was like, I don't know if that's going to work, Dorothy, but you can definitely try.
like home.
Yeah, I'm here for it.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Anything else, Soul, or is you staying there?
Have I noticed that Iskra is getting really beat up? Because
Well,
I know that...
you did, and then she got thrown across the room.
And then she's, I assume, more than 60 feet from me right now, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
but-
yeah.
Okay. I can't really do anything at the moment.
Yep, she's probably a good, it looks like 70 from where you're at.
Okay. I can't do anything to help just yet.
You can heal yourself.
Oh, I don't need healing.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I'm thinking because owl, yeah, or eagle.
I also, yeah. Okay, that's it.
That's it. Sonder, it is your turn. This thing is right there in front of you.
I'm gonna get my staff out and we're gonna go for some whacks.
I was like whack-a-mole, but this is slightly larger than a mole.
Wax on, wax off.
31?
Trying to hit his head.
Badger mole.
That
go
hits.
for an attack. 31. And that's gonna be 11 points of damage. I'm gonna try to stunning strike him.
Okay. 11 points of damage, you said?
Yeah.
All right. You hit him over the head. There's this resounding like thung of the blade. It doesn't seem to have an effect.
Stunning strike doesn't have an effect.
Mm-mm.
Okay. All right.
It just growls at you instead.
Let's do a. Wrath of the Dragon. Some fire. So I'll bonk him on the head, move back 5 feet, and then cone of fire
Yep.
on him. So he'll need to make a dex saving throw of 16.
Dex saving throw. That is going to be a 19. Guess I'm back to rolling good again.
That'll be 7 points of damage then.
7
fire damage. And I'll go ahead and run backwards. Is it enough for me to...
We've only moved 5 feet back, so you've got 55 movement.
Can I run up the pillar that is in front of Renan?
Well, they are facing like inwards. Renan is over here.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah. So you're trying to run this direction to get where?
Up that one and up to the top. Yeah.
I would assume you might be able to, but you may not actually be able to get up all the way to the top. Because it is from where you're at. Well, I guess it's 30 feet. So that's 40 feet total. So you got 20 feet to go after that. And you wouldn't be able to get all the way to the very top. You would be like here on it, basically.
And instead, I will use a key point and fly up there.
Alrighty. Key point, fly up. And get to the top. Tippy tap. I don't think this is going to work either, but you know what? We're going to try it again.
And I'll use my bonus action to dodge.
Dodge. Alrighty. We are back to this guy. All right, that ends your turn. The guy in front of Kindred is going to make two attacks with his sword on you. The first one is a 25.
Who's who? Me?
Yes, Kindred. You, Kindred.
Okay, yep, hits.
And then the second attack is going to be a 16, so that misses.
Yep.
That is going to be 10 points of piercing damage.
Mm-hmm.
And then he's going to turn into smoke and vanish.
Oh. Can I spell this shit?
No, it is not a spell. It is an ability. And he's gonna come back over here. Wait, let me double check the distance real quick. Oh yeah, he's gonna come back over here, even closer to Renan. He's gonna pop up on this side, on top. There you go. And that's gonna be his move, as he's gonna get closer.
He's on top of the box now?
Yep.
Okay.
Barnaby, it is now your turn. With Iskra, you're on deck.
Yay! What do I want to do? Choices. Well, don't have a lot of options. Currently, I think I'm gonna fly around in circles so I don't get hit by anything. No, I'm gonna fly over to Iskra.
Okay. You can start going in that direction, I think.
Yeah, no, I don't. I'm kind of like within earshot, so to speak. Just like,
sure.
Hey, like, you seem like you're having kind of a hard time, and like, I get it. Like, seriously, like I'm pretty screwed up right now myself, but like I'm really stoned, and you're kind of harshing the vibe. Like, like it's not as bad as you're making it. I'm gonna cast Healing Word and use gaslighting to heal you.
No.
Not this.
You're not as hurt as you're pretending to be right now. It's kind of a bit much. Like, if you could get back in the fight, help us out over here. Like, I'm just like, seriously, I don't want to be weird about it. You know, we just met, but like,
how much healing is it?
Sorry, I'm not supposed to use people's real names. I read you guys' minds sometimes. I'm a lot. I'm a lot.
True.
Anyways, what I'm saying is you're fine. So like, let's go. And then I'll cast Healing Word at 5th level.
That was longer than 6 seconds. No.
Oh, I'm so high.
I'm
I
so
fit all
in
of that
love with
into
that.
like motor mouth 6 seconds.
In your head, that's what you said, but we just heard blah.
So that's gonna be 5d4. 3,
Damn.
6, 9, 13, 14 plus. Where's my damn chart? Oh, spells are fun.
Yeah, they are.
14 plus 4 plus my D10 Bardic Inspiration, because I can do that because of
Dang.
It's awesome.
which is a 9, so 23, 27 points of healing.
He should have given you a full tank right now.
That's my bonus action.
So,
I don't have a lot I can do for my action. You know what? I'm gonna perform because I can. I'm gonna perform counter charm. I'm just gonna perform until the end of my next turn. Me and any friendly creatures within 30 feet of me get advantage on saving throws against being frightened or charmed.
Alrighty, awesome. What were we gonna say, Iskra?
though Iskra doesn't visibly look any better, a thought crosses her head. Like, wait, no, he's right. I can't die here. It's not that bad. We've had worse.
Beautiful.
She is now actually seems a lot more composed for someone who has just thrown across the room. She's never seen before.
I
Perfect.
appreciate you like sucking it up for the team.
All right.
A couple cracked ribs.
But
Yeah,
Iskra got
magically
thrown
produced
across
'cause you
with
don't want to
style.
think of where I would find a longhorn when I'm only 2 feet tall. I magically produce my musical instrument, and for the remainder of the next 6 seconds, you're just going to hear Barnaby in the corner just.
Amazing.
Nice.
I love that it only picked up some of the sounds, but that's
invigorating.
enough. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
enough.
my neighbors got it. That's what matters.
Iskra, it is now your turn. What are you doing?
You know, I could probably dish out some more close range hits now that I'm feeling a little better. I wasn't thinking about that before, but now I am. So, how far away am I from the various enemies?
Currently from Big Boy, you are about 30 feet, and then from the one who just shadow bamfed, 40 feet.
I'm gonna ask Big Boy to make another dex saving throw because I'm just gonna use Water Whip on him again.
Heck yeah.
It seems like him not being able to move very far is useful.
Mm-hmm. Dex save.
Yes.
That is gonna be 19.
Okay, the 19 saves, so he won't get dropped. But he will take some damage. The last of the 3 dice is now lost in the abyss, so we're gonna roll that
Oh
one.
no, do you have the long carpet?
And no,
Oh.
it's just somewhere. So that's gonna be a total of
And then Arjun, you're up next.
24 damage to him. With the Water
24.
Whip.
Heck yeah.
Nice.
And then I am going to do my other long range thing that I have here and do compression. So after I try to water whip him and take him down from this weird angle on the wall, I guess I can't get a good hold, but it kind of smacks against him. As the water drops and like breaks back into droplets, I take my right arm and I raise that stuff up into the sky,
Nice.
and you watch it like compress down into a real tight block, and then I like rip my arm down this way again, and the little block of water goes and like smacks against him.
Awesome.
Which will be another dex save.
Alrighty, another dex save. That is going to be a 9.
All right, that doesn't hit, or that does hit. So he's gonna be doing. He takes measly damage, unfortunately, because I rolled really low. But it'll be 8 points of damage.
8 points is 8 points. He's starting to look a little beat up. Like you can see that his movements sound pained whenever he with these strikes. It's just like the pummeling from all directions.
And I'm feeling a little exposed here, so I'd like to use my movement to fly. Is my fly speed the same as my walking speed, or is it modified?
I believe it is 60.
It's 60 feet.
Can I get to near one of the other pillars on like the other side of the room?
Yeah. You want to go over by where Galil's like technically up against this, but you could go over here.
I was thinking about trying to like find flanking.
Then no one can see me.
So, but
like to get over here, or you mean like
what about
this side over this
like
side?
the one immediately over there? Yeah.
So over here.
There.
I believe so. From where you were at, that is, it would be 60 feet to go like right back up here. I just can't put the little thingy close to it, but we'll put you on that side over there. All right, sweet. People be flying everywhere in this space.
Get some flank going on.
There's some serious irony that I'm not one of them.
Yeah, that's pretty
Everybody.
Everybody's in the air.
With wings.
I'm sorry, our flying budget, we've exceeded quota. We got grounded.
Alrighty. Iskra, is that it for you?
That's it for me. I'm gonna investigate where this dice went.
Alright, Ardrin.
Good luck.
Where is Red Dead in need of redemption?
You are here. This guy is down here on the plates, or on the boxes, looking for Renan, and then the bad boy is on the other side over there.
Okay. How high is this chamber?
The chamber itself goes about. So I can just. It goes probably about 50 feet up.
Okay.
You
I just
are.
want to get a little higher and to the right to get a little bit of his attention.
Okay.
Maybe another like 15 feet
Sure.
higher. And I just want to try and pepper him with some more Eldritch Blast, because why not?
All right.
19.
That hits.
Okay. And 29. And 27. I'm assuming all three of those hit.
Nice.
Oh, things are getting real spicy in chat, drummer.
Let's see. Oh, that's supposed to be really good. 33 force damage.
33 points of force damage.
Nice.
Nice.
Magenta streaks just slam into him.
Yeah. One after the other.
And I kind of want to continue. Because how much of my movement did I use?
We'll say 20, 30. So you were already up. So you only went up and over a little bit. So
Okay.
20. We'll say you need a nice, easy 20.
I kind of want to treat it like I was doing a strafing run and then go behind.
Across where Galil's box is.
Galil and kind of dive a little bit lower if possible.
For sure. All right. Anything else?
Nope, that's it.
Alrighty. It is now Big Boy's turn.
Just a quick question: how was he looking after all that? Because he's taking a few.
He's taking quite a few hits. He's looking like he's reconsidering having come this far forward, but he's starting to show some wear and tear there.
Okay.
Big Boy is going to see everyone's like flying and jumping around and out of reach. His head is going to turn over towards where Kindred and Soul is.
And I whoop.
And he's going to instead charge this direction.
Not a charge.
I was personally more of an Andre 3000 fan. Big Boy's cool.
That is going to be 2 claw strikes against Kindred, and then a bite on Soul.
Little nibble.
The first claw strike is a 25.
Hits.
Second claw strike is a natural 20 for a 28.
Oh no.
Oh shit!
And then the bite is going to be another natural 20 for a 28.
Oh my god.
A word, right? Or something like
No,
that.
you used it all. Thanks, Sonder.
That was your decision.
Am I within 60 feet of?
That's right.
You would have been. Ooh, you are just within 60 feet.
Alright, I'm gonna silvery bar. I can only silvery barbs one of them though.
Mm-hmm.
Go for the wizardy looking guy. I'm not telling you what to do. Sorry, I recant that.
Well, I mean, like I know how druids and wild shape go. You've got like 4 health pools. I'm gonna help Kindred.
All right, so the
silvery barbs. That's what was it?
The natural, the claw. So then the re-roll on that natural 20 makes it a 25. So it still hits, but it doesn't.
Oh, is this
It doesn't
not
crit.
great?
That's a 20. Yeah.
Oh.
And then I'm gonna give. I'm gonna give inspiration or whatever advantage, whatever. Who's near?
The closest ones near you would be Sonder, Renan, and Ardrin. That you can.
Sonder, just because I haven't seen him in a while, just like, hey, buddy.
He's right up there on top of the thing. All right, so you have advantage on one of your next rolls.
We haven't checked in with each other all night. Like.
Are you feeling it yet?
What the hell are you talking about? I'm freaking the
barbs.
So it like takes a success and turns it into.
But like, what does it look like?
Oh, what does it look like?
Wise?
Yeah.
Like, what is occurring?
I've just been placebo, like the fact the whole time, just thinking I'm freaking out. It's not actually doing anything.
All right. Let's just keep trucking. So the first claw attack on Kindred is 13. The second one is a 15.
Mm-hmm.
And then the bite attack for Soul is a 15 also.
Okie dokie.
To hit?
But I need you to make a strength saving throw.
Okie dokie.
Oh no, I'm sorry. It was 19. It I don't know why it took forever because I was like, I just said 15. Didn't I? Yeah. Wait, hold on.
Was it a 15 to hit?
Did I click it twice?
Let's see.
12. No. Okay, so the 15. Yeah, because it was 13 and 15 to Kindred. The 19 goes to Soul.
Okay,
It just didn't.
so then-
It didn't register it.
4 more damage, right?
Yes. And then a strength saving throw, if you will.
Yes. Yeah.
Got this, Soul.
Mm-hmm.
You got this, Soul.
A good number, I think, maybe. 15.
15 misses, or is not enough.
Okay, so then in that case, I'm gonna go ahead and add that D10 from the Bardic Inspiration, and hope that helps.
Okay. So as we'll say is it does the 2 quick swipes on Kindred, goes down and bites your arm, lifts you up, and is trying to slam you back on the ground to knock you prone, but you manage to catch yourself. Like, even if you just rolled a 1, you would meet, because you needed a 16. So
okay, good. I rolled a 3.
Yeah, so regardless, you would have been fine. It was just you were short by 1. So you managed to land yourself on your feet again, so you don't get knocked prone. Getting knocked prone is where things get really bad. All right, so that ends its turn. Kindred, is now your turn, and you just got smashed. What are you doing?
I pass on him, not smash.
Well, slashed. You got slashed.
See him kind of chomp us, and we're like, I don't like how we got split. I'm gonna reach out. Soul, take my hand. Do you take my hand?
Yes.
Let's go. Boom. Thunderstep.
Nice.
And we're gonna go all the way across the room on the other side of Barnaby.
Our handhold.
Our friendship.
Yeah.
So we we disappear, and then in our place it's like the Gemini constellation stars, and they just get brighter, and then and that's what it looks like.
Okay, cool. I was like, is it gonna hurt like Renan's thunder?
That is fair.
I don't thunderstep.
Fair.
From that angle, it looks like the Oreo is breathing out fire.
Oh yeah, it kind of does with the light of it.
Oh, yeah.
Where the heck is that light even coming from?
The
You
crystal
haven't
and the
found
reflection.
fire.
Oh,
Reflection on
okay.
reflection.
Oh yeah,
he makes-
it's this one. It's just like right here on the outside. That's why I was like, I don't
He
even
makes
know.
a con saving throw.
Okay, Constitution saving throw. Do I have? Oh, I just have Thunder Wave. Okay, Constitution saving throw from this dude. That is a 12.
He fails. He'll take the full 25 damage.
25 cracks. The loud thundering echo across the chamber as suddenly Kindred and Soul are on the opposite side of the room.
And I'm just kind of Dust, you okay, buddy? That bitch hurt.
How old are you?
Well, I'm gonna be fine. I'm gonna reach in my bag as my bonus action and pop a potion.
You're fine.
Okay,
Everybody's
I look
fine.
like I haven't taken any damage.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well, yeah.
nice.
I crack open like a beer, tss.
Perfect. Galil, it is now your turn. You are still laying up here along the thing.
I see the wizard dude, and I'm going to use Hunter's Mark at 3rd level on him.
Nice.
And then I'm going to jump fly down with my swords.
So,
An attack.
what were you concentrating on before?
Reduce.
Okay.
It was reduce for Oreo.
So now
she's going to
Oreo.
return back to normal.
Now Oreo is big girl. And you are concentrating still, but we'll have
Yeah.
the mark. Okay.
Barnaby as Oreo spontaneously regains size.
Jesus Christ.
All right, go ahead and make your attacks.
So the first one's going to be a 26, and the other one is going to be a 21.
Both of those hit.
There's the D6s, and there's the D8. Wait. That's a D8. So that's 12. And 8. 20. 29 total damage.
29 points of damage. Awesome. He is looking real bad.
I am literally flying right next to him. By the way,
all right,
it's a sword attack. I actually had a good melee range.
Oh, okay. So then you are over here. We'll say that even with that, let's say that you land there and you kick him off and he lands on his back prone.
I'm okay with that.
It's the brigade.
Yeah, basically, right?
Yep.
All right.
And that's my turn.
Better than this is they.
Well, if I was a Thane, I would say that.
I mean, technically, you're one.
Shut up.
Yeah, I was about to say, aren't you?
Shut up. Shut up. The price you pay for being able either my Thayan or my Thayan heritage.
Top of the round. Renan, it is Renan's turn.
Sorry, I had an unexpected visitor to my bubble.
Soul, you're up next.
Is it Oreo?
Okay.
I see her right there.
Okay. With where? Oh, I'm sitting here trying to calculate where I need to move so that I can see around the block that Barnaby is on.
Don't worry about it. Yeah.
Yeah, I know. So once again, this time I'm just gonna kind of like lean slightly and just like point as I finger gun 3 more blasts of.
At the guy on the ground.
Yeah.
All right. Make 3 attacks at disadvantage. He's on the ground.
Move.
He's
prone.
No.
He's at disadvantage trying to hit us.
You are at disadvantage because you're using a ranged attack on a guy that's prone.
Oh.
Yeah.
Pick it up in person and kick him.
Yep.
Kick him.
Yep. Why don't you use your fancy sword that you threw a fit over with the blacksmith?
Then, because Galil just used it to do some damage.
Did anybody notice where that kid went?
I feel all the hatred of every
So the
blacksmith
first
when I
one
swing
came
that
out to
sword.
a 13.
Misses.
Don't bring it up, Barnaby. I've been feeling real bad about that. Like, oh fuck.
21.
That hits.
$18.
Also hits.
Okay, so only 2 of them. Aha! 18.
Alrighty. How do you want to do this?
Finger guns.
The first one misses, so you see him as he kind of like rolls over out of the way, looks over at you and hisses loudly with his fangs like now looking even longer, his face looking pressed in and gaunt. How do you finish it?
Well, as I missed the first time, I fully step out from behind the pillar, and the second one I finger gun into his knee. What?
Nice. Nothing. Just keep going.
Okay. And the last one, after he hisses at me, I do another one like this, and I shoot it directly towards his mouth specifically.
Double tap.
Cave in.
There's this quick burst of ash and smoke, and like pieces go flying everywhere as he just is disintegrated in that last blast. All right.
Oh, we're sorry.
And with that, I will fly up, and I will literally just fly up to, like, you could probably just put Barnaby and I both on the same one.
Okay.
I'm just gonna go like rising behind Barnaby.
You trying to get on my level, bro?
Indeed. Maybe
Anything
I'll
else?
pull out a healing spell or two.
I don't got the wingspan, but there's 4 of me right now, so.
True.
Anything else?
No, that will be all.
Alrighty. Soul, it is your turn.
Okie doke. I'm gonna look around and see if I notice like who all looks like they're pretty beat up. Am I able to see Iskra from where I am?
Everyone's fine.
No. Well, kind of. She's at the far side of the room. We've now like basically switched places once again.
Places.
Posture check.
Oh, okay.
I'm missing about a third, but that's about it.
Remind me, are we still connected like telepathically or something? Wasn't
Nope.
there?
No.
Excuse me.
That's
Then
fine, I'll do the posture check.
Soul's just gonna yell out, if anyone needs healing, come find me. Get close. And I'm going to move up. I'm actually gonna do a bonus action to dash. As a rogue subclass. So that should let me move 60 feet.
Oh, hey, wait a minute. Everyone, we have to posture check and hydrate. And thankfully, Khalil can't
Said
summon random
posture check.
creatures because he's a player.
I mean,
I never
a rat
said
walks into the room
for this
dies.
session.
All right.
So I would like to move to
where are
the
you going?
center.
Center of the platform.
Yeah.
Easy enough.
As long as it's not gonna like send me back or something. There's no like swirliness here.
There
right?
is no thing anymore.
Okay. And
There's
then
no going
I'm
back.
going to hold my action, just in case anyone does end up coming to me needing healing.
Okay. Alrighty. Sounds good. Anything else?
That's all.
Sonder.
Okay, I'm going to put my dice. Let's go. And then we'll take out the Lupo and go for some strikes there.
Then Iskra, Barnaby, you're up next after that.
I'm gonna add some points to that. That's gonna be a 19 to hit.
19?
Yeah.
That hits.
That'll be 15 points of damage.
15? You bet.
Yeah. And then a 23 to hit with 13 points of damage.
13. This thing is looking rougher. The arrows now are sticking into its body.
Then would I be able to make it to him if I ran over to him within my turn? If I just jumped down and went at him?
Possibly. I don't know how to count falling, if I should count falling as part of your movement speed or not.
Right.
So, I mean, he is 60 feet from you, or from, if you were going in a straight line, that's 60 feet. You know what I mean? So, you know what? Fuck it. Sure, whatever.
Fuck it.
Fuck it. Okay, and then because I used key point, I'm gonna hit him with my staff as a bonus action. That's something I can do.
Okay.
That's gonna be command. 33 to hit with the staff.
That hits.
Oh, that misses.
And, and then 11 points of damage there.
11 points of damage. All right.
Can I, if he's looking worse for wear, can I try a stunning strike?
You can try, but you also know that
Just
it had no
wasn't-
effect on him
didn't
the
work
last time.
at all. Okay, if that's the no, then I'm not gonna even try. Yeah, that'll be it. I'll be right there with him.
I'll be there.
All right. Barnaby, what are you doing?
I mean, trying to discern how much of this has been a hallucination. I'm still not exactly sure.
Make
what
a perception
everyone else
check.
has seen, what I've seen. I'm not feeling great. There's a lot of me. Yeah. There's still something we're trying to kill in the room right now.
Yep, on the far side. There's like this giant beast that everyone seems to be pummeling now.
Yeah, you guys have fun with that.
boy.
I'm gonna get away from that. Literally just away.
Which direction would you like to go?
Like the polar opposite direction that the beast is in.
Oh my gosh, Esther, did we coordinate outfits?
Okay. All right.
We have matching jackets.
Yes. All right.
Winning.
Let's see. Where'd you go? Oh, you're over here.
The twin push never wore off.
Yep, it always just.
All right. So you come to the far side. There. Okay. So you see how there are like these little rock pieces everywhere. They basically line up all this backside as well. So basically everything you see here in this room goes all the way to the back wall and back around again.
All right. Is there still room for me to move away?
I mean, you are literally the line of lights is the back of the room. So.
All right, cool. Yeah, no, I want to get as far away. I was going to use my action.
Oh my
to
gosh.
move even further. I'm just trying to get like, I'm kind of trying to get away from everyone so they don't see me like heal myself, because like I kind of like I talked some shit and I kind of feel like I don't want to look like a pussy, you know? Like.
Yeah,
you have to gaslight yourself to heal yourself.
Just like healing word, and like and bonus action heal myself.
All right. Sounds great. Iskra, it is now your turn. Unless unless I'm missing something else, Barnaby.
I'm stealth healing myself. No one can perceive this.
Okay.
Okay. Make another dex save, please. We're gonna
Another
go for
dexterity
water
save.
whip. It's
Yeah.
guaranteed damage with a potential
Yeah.
nice little side effect.
That is gonna be a 10. I guess I'm back to rolling badly again.
All right,
At least I will say it
fails.
has been going like this. It's not all been bad. It's not all been good.
It's like a transverse wave.
Yeah.
And you know what? That didn't go so good with that roll, so I'm gonna spend extra key on it, and empower it to do a couple more D10 of damage.
Nice.
So then that's 21.
21 damage.
Mm-hmm.
Very nice. It's still up, but it's like as the water whip brought it down, right? So now as it is like on the ground, it's like it doesn't, instead of immediately trying to get itself back up again, you can see it's just like it's
All right,
it's hurt.
well, I still have more attacks, so
Go for
I'm
it.
gonna Carol
Nice.
Danvers in towards it. And
Yeah.
Let's go, Shipper.
Yeah.
Fly down.
okay, does a 26 hit it?
26 definitely hits.
Okay.
It just misses.
Just barely.
It hits you back.
Where's my damage dice?
Angela Bassett did the thing.
Okay, so that one is 10 for that.
Okay. 10 points damage.
And then I already rolled this. What am I doing? That was my second strike is a 28, thankfully.
That hits.
And then got that damage queued up too, so that is another 10.
Oof. Another 10. All right.
Mm-hmm. And let's turn it into a flurry of blows. Let's do one more.
All right.
Yeah. Nice.
Okay.
I guess you're not
natural
pulling
Xanax.
any 20s.
Yeah.
Nice.
Not pulling any punches.
Literally.
All right.
Really reaching for that one.
16.
16 points.
He's over there mumbling, jumps off in the corner like,
How, Iskra, as you fly down towards it, like Carol Danvers, how would you how would you like to do this?
Can we translate all of those strikes into just one mega punch across the jaw? As, like I launch myself as a missile.
Flying
punch, Texas punch.
Yes.
she spends like half the episode just like,
So the water whip, right? Like it takes it and it takes it by the legs, and because I'm like elevated, I have to kind of like sweep it up, so it like kind of trips backwards on itself. So its jaw is exposed now, and then I fly down across and do this amazing I am the uppercut.
Awesome.
And then land after the slow motion spit take thing where like
Nice.
I kind of feel like semi-responsible for this, for motivating you.
And that is showbiz, baby.
Yeah. Like you're Rocky Balboa, and I'm that weird guy that says, "You gotta get out, you gotta get out."
I give it all I got.
Amazing. And with one final crack across the jaw, the beast slumps and hits the ground with a heavy thud and just exhales its last breath.
Combo.
Hey.
Double pro.
Thank you for shooting something again to make the final weakening of this creature, Sonder.
All right.
Like the white dragon.
Together.
All right, let me switch this. As the last creature that was in here falls to the ground, there is a moment where everyone's just like taking those deep breaths, seeing what is going on, and finally really looking around at the space that you are in.
I'm going to check out this amulet that this vampire bitch had.
Okay.
Investigate his body.
Make an investigation check, as there is
But
no
first,
body. There is no body at the moment.
He's just a pile of ash.
I'm just going to pull out my glasses and look where his body was.
There you go.
It's right there. My hunter's mark's still on it.
Pikachu.
No, there is no body. Hunter's mark is free floating right now.
Yeah, I'm still holding on to it because 3rd level, 8 hours.
Got it.
Holding on to what?
Hunter's mark.
I've gone.
So as
full
soon as
David
I see
after Dennis.
someone else,
That's 213, so 22.
22. All right.
I'm just in the corner, like, is it gonna be like this forever?
I do want to focus and see if I can sense that goo.
Make a. Interesting.
Yeah, Aaron, I thought of this.
Is that no?
Make a perception. Make a perception check for me.
An extra
21.
sensory perception check.
Yeah, exactly. 21. All right, cool. Arjun, what were you gonna say?
Go.
I'll let him finish that thing first.
Okay. I was just kind of like stacking it, and then that way I was gonna go all the way across. But Kindred, looking around, you see the bits of clothing. It was kind of like when you pop a balloon, and even though it's like this one larger form, the pieces of it look like it's way less than you would expect, and that's kind of what is going on here. There's way less left of him than you kind of expected. But you do find a small necklace with a green circle on it, and it's got 3 little circles within it.
Do I recognize the assemblage?
Mm-mm. This is a new symbol you have not seen yet.
No, it's probably nothing. I throw it away. No, I'm kidding. I'll just tuck that in my pocket.
Galil, as you kind of close your eyes for a moment and you try and sense outward, that nauseous vertigo feeling returns to your stomach, as it's kind of to the point where whenever you get severely intoxicated and the floor starts doing this whole like tilt a whirl kind of thing, the more you focus on everything around you, the more it kind of seems to get stronger and stronger, that feeling of just like nausea. You can feel it somewhere out there, but something is really distorting your your senses here. I'll say to follow up with that, Soul, this sensation is the same that you have been feeling this whole time, if not amplified now even more. You are surrounded with whatever it is that you have been kind of sensing there at the edges. There is a feeling within you where that voice of Barong, this is the place. Whatever is affecting that world outside is coming from here. Ardrin, what were we gonna...
I actually want to have Saul react to that first before I do anything.
Okay.
Yeah. Then, and Saul's saying this in his mind as well. Then I cannot let it stand. It needs to be destroyed. And then Soul's gonna kind of hold his own arm and shoulder in sort of like a anxious kind of pose. Mm-hmm. Same thing, toes are curled, just like huddled up, withdrawn.
Okay.
If you want to do your thing, go for it.
I'm going to walk back towards the tunnel, and I'm going to keep my eyes and ears open in case I hear someone coming. I may need to recast Entangle since it only lasts for a minute, and I think we're out of combat now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you still probably have like, with the amount of combat we had, you probably have like 30 seconds still left of it, give or take a little more than that. But you do see that this hallway goes off into darkness. Like, okay. The light seems to be coming from where you're at, and occasionally when you hear those shrieking little tears of reality or whatever, you see that those blue veins of whatever is marbling the floor and stone around here, they seem to light up and they pulse in all directions. It's almost like seeing lightning strike, but it happens in the same places, but just at different times. So it's like a repeating pattern. On the left side, it kind of spreads out. Then on the right side, you see it spread out. And then when it happens again in those same places, it's the same vein. It's just kind of lighting up randomly. There's not really so much a pattern, but it just lights up the same veins.
Like a pulse.
Mm-hmm.
I still want to kind of position myself towards there by the...
Yeah, for sure. Put you over there. Ardrin.
With all this sort of beginning to die down, Ardrin kind of isn't quite limp, but you can tell that he's a little worse for wear. And as he gets kind of the center of the platform, kind of clutching his ribs, he looks up at, I'm assuming, the now closed portal.
Mm-hmm. Well, there's not even as you just see the roof of the cave. Space. Yeah.
And he just has some second thoughts and second guessing. And that's really about it.
Gonna go up to Ardrin unless anybody else has something else right now.
Sonder had your fingers up for a second. Did you put them back down though? And Iskra.
I would have gone to tell Iskra to get checked out medically, but with Soul.
Go see the medic, please, if you will. Can you report to Nurse Helga?
Basically, because I saw that crush and the already bleeding, so just was worried about her.
Yeah, it didn't feel that great. That's for sure.
Well, at least we're out of it now.
And into it. I look around.
Hopefully, there's not too much more after this.
I will call on a Tet real quick here.
The little floating contraption comes up to your side.
Have you ever seen anything like these before? And I point to the creature that we just felled. Did anything like that attack Baldur's Gate? Have any other rebels reported anything like this?
Not like this. It's its own variation of things. Like it's been spliced together.
Oh.
Thinking back on my own history as part of the Simic Combine, and that being a thing that we would do, kind of just swallow that notion.
I hear that.
Right, well, stay safe.
It kind of does the little like woo, nod of a like a little dip, and then just kind of stays hovering by your shoulder. Renan, what were you gonna say?
Looking around, I would, in a not overly loud, but it's a relatively, sound reverberating around on us kind of room, but stating, "Who all needs healing?"
I raise my hand.
And we all look in
I'll put
shock.
mine up too.
You can heal?
Lightning is arcing between my fingers as it goes from blue into an almost white and dissipates, spreading as a mist across the room towards each of them as I cast Mass Cure Wounds.
Just give you this shit-eating Grand Galil, like, yes, you saw me
It's not
take
gonna
out
reach
half
all the way
the
to
party.
back of the room, is it?
I'll let you roll that, and then I'll
Not that I need
continue.
it.
It only has a 30 sphere.
Not the
range.
important ones.
Yeah, it's,
Yeah, it's fine, I'm
60
fine.
foot diameter for the sake of whomever is. I can do 6 creatures though, and I do need some of that myself.
Okay.
I was gonna say, Oreo and I are
5.
good. So
Okay.
While you are rolling that and taking care of that,
Who doesn't need it? Soul,
I do not.
and then those 2.
um,
Okay, so Iskra, Kindred, Barnaby, did you need it?
No, all 4 of me are fine.
So it'll spread out to the other 5 of us then. With
He just cast Mountain Dew Sweet Lightning on us.
Mine's Baja Blast.
You don't want to know the answer to.
and that comes out to 21 points of healing.
Very nice.
Barnaby,
Wise.
Yes.
you hear something move behind you.
Oh god. Is it the cat?
You look back at the stone, the pure white stone, but that sits between the obelisks on all over the go of like the black obsidian stone that goes all the way around. And you see something move on the other side.
Yeah, I'm still tripping.
You kind of peer at it a little bit, and it looks like movement of a person on the other side of this like wall of something, and it seems to like crawl up the wall almost like a gecko, but it definitely looks humanoid.
Reptile.
And you're like, oh, what the heck? As your eyes kind of follow it up, arms
And the other 3
erupt.
of you can tag team this thing.
Arms erupt from the wall. These long, spindly arms. And you guys hear Barnaby yelp. as 8 arms emerge from the walls, grabbing at all of the different versions of him until they finally wrap around you, Barnaby, and you spin around and look, and you're like Kindred, you're like hearing the noise and turning around. It brings you flashbacks of a time when Atet was still on the ground and a creature reached in from the shadowy darkness to grab and pull.
Oh shit.
You have maybe a split second to say something, Barnaby. What do you say before you are shoved into the wall?
I'm still not sure if I'm hallucinating this currently. I cast less restoration to heal.
And Barnaby is pulled into the white wall, almost as if it was paper. It tears inwards and is reformed.
Well, he's gone. That's it, guys. I'm sorry. I can't cast. No. We had this once before. He's gone.
From the crystals, you hear a voice.
So, you've managed to reach the graveyard. Welcome to Kalashandra. See you soon.
And that is how we will end for tonight.
Dark in here.
Bitch.
Here we go.
We're in
Welcome
the graveyard.
to Kalashandra.
Welcome to Kalashandra.
I'm gonna need you to like post that later, how to spell it later.
Oh yeah,
in the
I'll type it up
Discord.
there right now.
Sound it out.
Welcome to Circle Kalasandra.
I ain't gonna do that.
Muzzy, bitch.
I ain't gonna do that.
Can we please spell it with the fun, like the C with the little like switchy thing on the bottom?
However you would like, go for it.
For SH noise.
Can I get the nature of this word and the origin of
the
it
word?
and
Oh my goodness.
the plural form of
The
it?
plural form? Yeah.
And so starts Barnaby's cartoon spin-off. Hey, everyone. Coming
Well.
to ABC every Thursday morning. I don't know.
Wee wee wee. There you go. That's a nice. Yeah, I like that. See. All right.
The
Well,
misadventures of Barnaby and Kalashandra.
yep. This is gonna be fun. I hated that. Yay! Well, guys, welcome to the graveyard.
We got
Let's-
fun and games.
Let's see. Yeah, there you go. Welcome to the graveyard. We got lots of things.
I would say, Sonder, you do hear in the back of your head, like, look, is anybody out there?
Maybe we're connected because we ate the flower together.
That'll be interesting to
If you say that,
explore.
I'm just gonna be like, Sonder, you ate the flower? You, know
You
the
did
flower was?
what? Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens with all of this stuff in the next couple of weeks. But first and foremost, thank you so much, Trash Can, for coming and hanging out with us these last couple of weeks. It's been so
much fun
great.
hanging out with you guys. That was great.
Maybe we'll find.
Having me.
Groovy.
Maybe we'll find you at the end of the castle. Sorry, it's just gonna be you.
He's like, he's running Kalashandra. He's like, no, I like it. I like being king here.
I'm
instead."
sorry, your
It's
Barnaby
gonna be
is in
one
a
of
different
your
castle.
other
Yeah.
four.
I've always
Yeah, there
wanted
we
to
go.
be Princess Peach. It's nice.
Everyone deserves that
Yeah,
at
no,
least
I've,
once in
I've
their
had a
life.
blast hanging out with you
Same.
guys and getting to like bring chaos and frivolity into like
Yes.
the end game of your like actual like seriousness. And also, I already said this to Aaron once, but how do you like? Kudos for running this many people in a combat scenario and actually being able to do it. Like, my brain hurts for you.
For real, right?
You know, it's taken a while to get used to, but we're finally we're getting there. We're getting there. You know.
And just to add on top of that, I was really like worried for you when you're like, and 6 wizards come out, and like, I was like, he's running 6 wizards in combat against a bunch of us.
Yeah, right. I was
Holy
oh,
fuck,
no.
he's in for it.
I
Counterspell, 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 counter.
I almost took a spell. I almost took animate objects just so I could have 10 NPC objects. That
Let me tell you. I did that to a fence post.
That was pretty great.
He did, and that was like soon after I had
Yeah, fuck you for doing that.
particularly
Whatever.
joined
But
in,
anyway,
so
I did that
blew
to
it
a
up with
fence post.
shatter.
We had 10 little planks of wood coming at hitting golems.
It was great.
It was like Fantasia.
It was.
Got yourself a good group
Well-
here, my friend. Happy boy.
Well, make sure to go and say hello to everybody over there in Grouch Couch for us. Everybody that's here, make sure that you go and give Grouch Couch a nice little follow and a hello. Go hang out with them when you can on Sunday afternoons. And
Give
I
a
guess
hoot and a holler.
a hoot and a holler. Yeah, and all your things. But until then, we'll see you guys next week.
Really drumming.
Try not to die without me, guys.
So until next time, you guys have a good night and stay brave, be fey, etc. Or stay fey, be brave, and we'll see you next time. All of that above.
Be fey, do crime.
Be fey, do
Max.
crime.